Clap your hands. Just going down.
Oh, I didn't know just once.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's consistent. Yeah.
Yeah, guys. Oh, well, you just heard the name of the podcast. What is this podcast called?
Clap your hands.
Predictably off.
Predictably Off. Welcome to Predictably Off.
That's pretty good. Predictably
Yeah.
Off, episode 1.
Yeah, episode 1.
Bring it real close so that way, bring it all the way in. Get comfortable with it.
Make it your friend.
Otherwise, we're going to have to crank the signal and you're going to hear that
Oh,
amazing
you mean talk really
fan.
like straight into
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Get it. Yeah,
Check.
Kiss that
We actually
mic.
put these spit screens on there for your protection.
Social distance.
Yeah. Guys, we have the Brothers Dare with us.
Yeah.
Dude, the brothers
That's
there.
a better band name.
Yeah.
We have
That's what I call you guys.
we have shouted these guys out many times on the podcast.
Oh, thanks, guys.
It's the Dares. Yeah.
We're your neighbors from 3 doors down. That's
The
confusing.
band.
Fuck, couldn't be like that.
I love this. He's going to be just jumping back and forth all day.
This is going to be
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for the people actually watching. I'll just be here and here.
Yeah.
All right. So the first question.
Yeah.
Well, introduce yourselves and what you do in the band.
Okay. My name is Ben Peterson. I'm the lead singer and guitarist in the Dares.
I'm Matt Peterson. I play drums, but I also sing background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is it that you know each other?
Yeah. How'd you guys meet? Tell us how you guys met.
We were one zygote and we divided in the womb, and we have the same DNA.
Oh.
So
We
Fascinating.
go far back.
He's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
biology major. Can you
Yeah.
tell?
is it safe to say you've been playing music together forever?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, we were learning guitar with my dad. Well, my dad knows a guitar, and he got us going. Like, we started strumming since, like, we could walk, and then really we performed the first time when we were 9. We were in 3rd grade. This is in Burlington, Vermont. We grew up in Vermont.
What?
Oh,
Holy
nice.
shit. We're going to be best friends in a few minutes. You don't know why, but we will be.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've been the Dares since '98, like officially playing shows.
We just made
as
the
that
name.
Yeah.
Wow.
You've been playing together as a band for 22 years.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, fuck Oasis.
Yeah, right?
we get along better.
Yeah.
Obviously way better.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever not been in a? Have you ever been in a band where one of you is not in it?
No. Well, the Hashi, the other band that we play in, I wasn't in it in the beginning, and then they lost a bassist, and I picked up the bass, and so they can't. He
We
can't
made
keep
him
me away.
like cut off 2 strings and
But yeah, no, we've been consistently in a band. Feels like forever.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a good thing to have 2 musicians fucking in a family because, like, you can...
Yeah. It's unavoidable.
Yeah,
You're
like...
you're gonna make music together.
it helped
Yeah.
us like get better as musicians, just to practice and all that.
Sure. And I bet you guys have so much wavelength connection on, like, on music and
We can play
stuff.
with the same feel for sure.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like that takes years of playing. Like you guys have played together for a
Some
while.
people never
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys were born
that's
with
true.
this. Yeah,
but it
yeah,
takes
yeah.
like so it naturally takes years to like gel with another musician, get on the same wavelength, and we've just gotten through that stage so early that like on top of we're also like brothers, so there's already some sort of connection. So we've always just like played together and like had the same influences, got into the same things at the same time, and I feel like it synced us up from the
Yeah.
beginning.
So I guess my question kind of spills into what are the influences that you don't have in common?
Ooh, that's
Oh,
a very
good
good question.
I
Damn.
don't know.
I mean, if
no,
there-
it's a good one.
I can't like recall like Ben showing
How about
me
this?
something. I'm
Talk
like, oh.
shit on your brother about what they listen to, and you're like, what the fuck are you doing that for?
I know
Yeah.
one thing he could make fun of me for. Like
Yeah, there's one thing I can make fun of
12
you.
years ago, I went to the Whittier Public Library. We lived in Whittier for like 7 years.
Wait, what are you disagreeing on? 12 years ago.
The timeline of it.
I mean,
all.
I don't
Yeah,
hold
yeah.
grudges or anything. 12 years ago.
Yeah.
You know how you can just get CDs and like, I remember I got some choral music. Fucking like, it's really weird. I don't know what it says, but I found like just one like like one CD that I really liked, and I still have it, and I
Oh,
listened
from
to
the
it.
library?
Yeah, from the library. And so like that would probably be the weirdest thing that I have. It's just like a CD of choir music, and I thought it was really cool, the harmonies, and there's like a whole symphony behind it, and I thought it was cool. But it's not like it's my most common thing I listen to.
You're not wrong. It is cool. That's a great.
That's awesome.
That's why the library has it.
Yeah,
But does that mean, Ben, that means you hated it, or you just didn't like it as much, or what?
I think he would talk shit if there's something.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
honestly don't remember. Maybe he like hid it from me or something. Because he knew I would. I don't know.
Just
Yeah, yeah.
pretend I'm rocking
You
out.
talk shit one time, scarred it personally forever.
Burning oral CDs.
Yeah,
Put it down deep.
yeah.
Don't let him know.
We'll
gonna
never
be on
speak
the-
of this again.
You're gonna be on the phone with him, just play it in the background, and just kind of like
Everything sounds
subliminally put it in.
epic.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys have like stuff that you listen to but your bandmates don't listen
Totally. All of us
Probably,
have
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
One thing for sure, I think we can agree that no matter what it is, and that's not what I would put on, but I still think we see the merit in pretty much anything that we listen
Yeah.
to.
We try to at least find a positive spin for everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely shit that I would never put on, but I'll listen to it for 40 minutes. I don't care.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll swallow it.
on a
Yep.
road trip?
But
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna,
In the tour bus or whatever, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oliver listens a lot more just
Pop punk.
yeah, pop punk and all
Yeah.
that. It's not that I wouldn't listen to that, but
Mhm.
yeah, I just don't listen to that anymore.
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of hip hop and
Oh, cool.
rap and shit. Craig doesn't listen to that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Craig knows all the top 40 music that's out on the radio. I do not give a fuck about any of that stuff. Sometimes he's like, "It's this song. It's been out for 2 years." I'm like, "I just heard it.
Yeah.
It's a good song." He's like,
Yeah.
"It's been out forever, dude.
It's
You
got
listen to the radio?"
potential. It
Yeah,
won
yeah.
4
It's
Grammys.
It's like it was number one
Yeah.
for 18 weeks. Where were you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff you remember. I'm just like, I don't know. All right.
So they were
Sorry,
telling
man.
me that Craig, that you work at a music distribution company.
That's correct.
I like how this turned into them interviewing us. I like this. Yeah, yeah. No, no, it's fine. I'm just joking.
We talked
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it a while.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
have
no.
Oh, real quick. Wait,
Yeah.
I'm drinking an Easy Jack.
Oh, yeah.
What's everyone drinking real quick?
Union Jack.
Yeah, yeah.
Union
Oh,
Jack.
yeah.
Luponic distortion.
Luponic distortion. What's
There's a Firestone theme.
Union?
Yeah, yeah,
So
we
this
have
is a Firestone variety pack. So
Nick bought these. Yeah.
People that actually listen to this podcast, they every night we drink something different,
Oh, okay.
and then we just kind of just mention it.
I just realized
Talk-
that.
Oh, cool.
Shout out Firestone.
Yeah.
this is
Episode brought to
Yeah,
us
right.
by Firestone.
You make
we'll
a killer
We'll do
IPA.
weeks where we do like gin and tonics.
Yeah.
We did.
Oh hell yeah.
What's your gin brand?
We got.
Ooh.
I ended up getting. Oh,
Sorry, I keep on going back
No,
into
no.
the seat of
no,
an
no,
interview.
no.
We love this. This is
I make
fantastic.
it I make it a point to try to get like a different style of gin, or
Okay.
like I just want to get the Smirnoff or whatever the
Yeah,
main
yeah.
brand is.
Gordon's
So I usually
or
just go to
something.
Trader Joe's, and I
Okay.
just find the one that's like 10 or 11 bucks. So I'm not here to like blow my fucking wallet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gin can be
But-
expensive.
It can.
What did I get last one? It was
I remember. I'm waiting for you to remember.
it was
I know,
something
I
about
know.
prominence or something like that.
Preeminence.
Oh yeah, it was
It's called preeminence.
Oh.
and I just kept I kept
Preeminence.
saying preeminence.
Got 2 E's.
Yeah.
It ended up being great. It was $11.
Okay.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it's gin. It's good.
Yeah, I
It was
like a
great.
good gin. I like Hendrix
Hendrix
I
is
love
so
it.
good.
and Tanqueray.
Yeah.
Music distribution, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So
But we want to talk about booze.
I
bro.
know we will.
is that why
Don't worry, like,
you're
yeah.
more in tune with the top 40 hits because
That
it's
is
kind
why.
of your
That
job
is,
to
yeah.
listen to
Yes
what's
and
going on?
no, but also because I love pop music.
So that's
I
just a
love-
predisposition.
I
That
love hooks,
Okay.
so I will
Okay.
Same.
I will frequently
Yeah.
check into radio and just spin it for a while
Okay.
and just get acclimated to
what's
the
happening?
current theme of the mainstream
Yeah.
because it's fun. It's fun to
it's
watch.
also smart as a person in a band trying to,
Oh,
grow,
but
grow
of
an
course.
exposure.
I was
Yeah.
raised on the radio, you know,
Yeah.
like so.
Yeah.
It's all I've truly ever known. Like
Yeah.
you pick up things from friends, you have different influences. Like my first album, AC/DC, Highway to
Okay.
Hell, right?
Yeah.
At age 9,
Okay.
here I am today.
Yeah.
It's a long way to the top.
Yeah,
what are you
yeah.
gonna do?
Yeah. yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, just being connected to music is always happening, and one of my biggest philosophies is that you can listen all your life, you're never gonna hear all of it ever.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
It's not
even a
possible.
small fraction.
It's not
Yeah,
possible.
and there's
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of good music to discover.
Yeah, there's,
Yeah, yeah.
There's always new art being created. Like,
Right?
You're never
Yeah.
going to be in,
Yeah.
in front of it.
It's my never-ending thirst.
To spin off of that, I'm half Korean, so I'm a huge K-pop nerd.
Oh,
so I've
cool.
been like diving into that sort of stuff lately too.
Yeah.
And I spit it out at those guys, and
Yeah.
they're like, "Yeah, K-pop,
And it's great.
K-pop's
yeah,
amazing."
Some of it's really amazing.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever listen to that sort of stuff?
Some
or
of it, but I wouldn't say I know much about
Sure,
it.
okay.
Dude, the burning song that will never leave my memory is Bubble Pop.
yeah,
And that is like the quintessential perfect K-pop song.
It
that
is,
just
yeah.
is like super hooky, super just like earworm. Will never leave.
Yeah.
Sounds like everyone. Every K-pop song.
every K-pop song
It does.
is just all hooks. Yeah.
Now I got to know, what are your influences? What are
Right.
your favorites? And then, so 2 different questions.
Okay.
I hope I remember the second one. Please go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Influences.
So
Go.
like, okay, music that probably influenced the type of music I still listen to the most was probably some like oldies music, and then into like Motown kind of music.
Specifically what?
First like Buddy Holly and the Beach Boys.
Of course.
Nice.
Then we got into
I
the
hear
Beatles.
a lot of that in your progressions and phrasing of chords
Okay.
and melodic structures.
Yeah, and I think there's something about like that's the type of pop song that was probably the most formative,
Mhm.
and it's probably just influences the things we naturally like. Or I think because we kind of both listen, even though I guess I'm speaking for you. Sorry, but
Yeah.
We'll cut you off eventually.
Yeah.
My
the second
mic
guy
I
asked
see
20.
it's not working.
He's only the drummer. Yeah.
it's not essential.
Yeah. Yeah.
Totally
And
essential.
then so then like just Motown things. I like the whole doo-wop progression, harmonies, kind of like, and then we got into like Green Day and pop punk and stuff.
Yeah.
And that changed a lot of things. It
Changed
just
the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it changed our like musical trajectory.
And
Gave
then-
you like a formula to use
Yeah.
Yeah. for
with a
sure.
modern twist.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
absolutely.
Billy Joe's stuff is so Buddy Holly.
Yeah.
It's
in its
very
own way.
like Beatlesque.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Formulaic, but
the beauty and the
amazing. Yeah.
simplicity, but
Yeah.
but the complexity of it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Of pulling
absolutely.
it off.
Fucking bar chords.
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
song masterpieces. That's all I got to
Absolutely.
say.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, that's actually what I love about songwriting is that the best ones are more than the sum of their parts. You know?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, so anything.
Of course.
Like for me, I listen to songwriting probably first and foremost.
So like okay. Sorry. Continue. I have nothing to contribute. Continue. Yeah.
But to answer your question, and I guess going off of that, that's why I love the Beatles. Like
Sure.
The way they use melody and then the chords to support their melodies and to create like an emotion, like that sort of taught me to do that basically.
Sure.
Or to try to do that.
Here's a fun one. Favorite Beatle.
Oh.
Paul McCartney.
Yeah. Same.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Is it because he's the pop guy?
Yeah.
His
Makes sense.
songs are great.
I like
yeah.
Paul McCartney too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck John.
And I heard John is a douche. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
I mean,
Not that
Yeah,
would
yeah.
influence how I like. You can separate someone from the art.
yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
you
like,
ignore him beating his
that's
wife.
not why I don't.
Paul
like
beat his wife too. Paul
just
beat
like-
his wife too.
Yeah. Okay.
He
They're
did.
all- yeah.
They're all fucking.
Yeah.
Phil Spector, everything's a lie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like all the worst people. Like,
Yeah.
It's the worst
Brown.
people, yeah.
R. Kelly. Yeah.
Okay, favorite
Icons.
Beatles song. Go-to Beatles song.
Oh shit.
Tattoo on your body Beatles song.
Yeah.
You have to pick one.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know.
Gut instinct. Gut instinct.
I learned yesterday on ukulele, and
Nice.
I thought the chords like were
Oh, they're
amazing.
perfect. Yeah.
Especially for the melody. And,
Sure.
I like Eleanor Rigby a lot.
Ah.
Penny Lane is cool.
In my
Penny
life.
Lane is great. Oh, just
In my life.
oh.
Oh, Norwegian Wood.
Okay, you have to pick
yeah,
one.
Yeah, I know. What happened to one?
You can't pick
What happened to
one.
But I like
one?
it for different. So I like
So I'm
like
just gonna
Nowhere
get an
Man.
anthology. I'll just get an anthology.
Just the Beatles.
Nowhere
Just-
Man is cool because of the harmonies.
Yeah.
All right, if you guys had to pick an
Fuck, I can't
a
answer
Beatles
that.
album,
One album.
one album,
Rubber
Abbey
Soul.
Road. Abbey Road.
Rubber Soul here.
Rubber Soul is probably second for me. Yeah. Rubber Soul is probably second. Oh, you stumped
I like
these
the
guys.
poppy stuff though, like the
That's why.
experimental stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like I like it.
I like it
both,
more
but-
that I'm older, but I didn't like it before. Yeah.
Yeah. Nick says Abbey Road. Craig's gonna think for like 20 million years. Yeah.
It'd be hard if you asked me Stones.
Yeah.
Then you have to say the White Album.
It is. It's White Album.
White Album.
It's White Album.
Okay. Good one. Yeah.
I like it. I
Who doesn't? It's the White Album.
We're saying like the best albums in like
Yeah.
existence.
History.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah. Fuck the White Album.
That's a hot take. Right?
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Controversial.
White Album. Yeah.
I was telling these guys there's a podcast out called Your Favorite Band Sucks, and they'll just shots
on 'em,
fired,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
no mercy,
Mhm.
and they're literally making fun of it
Dragging down.
just to piss you off. That's
Yeah.
why it's hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's the Beatles.
Yeah.
And I told them this is part of the joke.
Yeah.
If the Beatles are your favorite band, you don't like music.
Yeah.
It's
a good joke.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, it's a great joke.
Especially since like most like musicians I've met will claim the Beatles as like one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I get
impossible
where-
not to. Yeah.
It sounds like a
yeah.
basic bitch answer.
Well,
Yeah, it's
actually,
like,
It's a
Beatles is
real
that-
answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like people that like hate the Beatles or the people that really talk shit, I've noticed have not been musicians.
Yeah.
So it's like okay, I that's a valid opinion, I suppose.
They also are doing it to be controversial, I
Yeah.
think, at a certain point, you
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
Contrarian.
Yeah,
Yeah, especially nowadays.
yeah.
yeah.
Everyone's just doing shit to be controversial.
Exactly. Yeah.
I hate Seinfeld.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
for real, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
I really
Yeah.
hate Seinfeld.
I've never watched it.
I haven't watched it.
Really?
Big pop culture black hole. Yeah.
Never watched
man.
Seinfeld?
I've watched it. I
Okay.
haven't watched
You guys
it
aren't
all.
missing anything.
He notoriously hates him. Both of us love Seinfeld.
The lady and I are going through the series chronologically for the second time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Soup Nazi was on last night.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's still brilliant.
It's still fantastic.
It's still brilliant
Yeah.
right now.
I
It's
feel
great.
like I would like it, but like just from like clips I've seen.
If
but-
you
Yeah.
like the word sitcom, in my
Yeah, it's like the
for
formula.
my
yeah.
money,
Yeah.
best.
Yeah.
If you want to be told when to laugh, you'll love it.
And if you don't like jokes that sound like this,
Yeah. Yeah.
you'll hate it.
Seinfeld's got a new special out. You guys see that?
What's it called?
23 hours to go.
Oh, I haven't seen it, but I
It
saw
just came out like a couple days ago. It's really new. Yeah.
I like Curb Your Enthusiasm. So
There you go.
I'm sure I would like
Yeah.
his humor.
So then you'll definitely like
Yeah.
Seinfeld. Yeah.
I
yeah.
just haven't watched
yeah, yeah,
it.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Is it his new hour?
It just
Okay.
came out a couple days ago.
I didn't know he even recorded it. I heard about that though.
No,
Is that
yeah, he just dropped
he's
it.
notorious
Yeah.
for doing the same hour for his whole life.
Yeah, yeah,
And then he finally released a new hour.
yeah. It's
And I
good.
heard it's fire.
It's good.
Oh,
I
yeah?
watched it the other
So-
day. It's really fucking funny.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
I mean, there's not gonna be a bass line every time he
Yeah,
says
yeah.
something.
No,
Bing,
no.
bing, bing,
Yeah, yeah.
bing, bing,
That's
but
bing.
there will be
why I
people
go
laughing
for
though.
it.
So yeah,
He just is like, so I walked in, and I,
yeah,
the whole
yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah,
He's killing it with just and.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's
You had me
he's
at
that
and.
famous now. He is that famous. So like, there are a few laughs where it's like timing laughs where you're just like, he literally hasn't. This is a setup. You guys are laughing at setups right now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
The star power.
yeah,
See where this is going?
yeah, yeah,
What's the deal?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, secondary to the Beatles. What influences the tonality? Because already, your first question, I barely sat down.
Yeah,
Like, so you guys record?
Wait. What? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
You record?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, how long have you been recording yourselves?
Well, we've always worked with people who are more proficient at like engineering and like the technical aspects, and so we've always had like a producer like mentality, especially going into our songs. And so we always feel like co-producers, but then we have like a guy who actually knows his shit and knows how to like mix it and capture a good sound.
How often is the chain of production the same versus using different people?
From song for the last 5 years it's been the same guy.
Shout out.
Joshua
His
Smith.
name is Guy.
Yeah. Josh. Yeah.
Josh Smith?
Yeah.
Shout out Josh Smith.
Yeah.
Shout out
Okay.
Josh Smith.
He's really good.
He's really good. He's got really good ears. He moved from Illinois and what else? He started working for different pretty big name producers. Like he worked for Jerry Finn for a while.
Hell yeah.
Sweet. Hell yeah.
And then so he worked as runner and then like assistant engineer, and then he started just taking in bands that he wanted to kind of produce. And
Well, yeah,
develop.
he would get a lot of work through like Disney and stuff,
Mhm.
so that would pay his bills. So he's like, he can get a great like pop vocal recording if you want and all
Yeah.
that. But then he also
knows his
he
shit,
loves
yeah.
like bands and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
like he loves working with like us and as opposed to just like
Mm-hmm.
What's his company called? Or what's
it was
his
called
label?
Saturday
Yeah. Or what?
Morning Hero. I think he changed it. I forget. I forgot what he changed it to. We've just always called him our producer, Josh. So.
Yeah. Shout out their producer Josh.
Yeah, no, Josh is great.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you guys know, we were signed like 10 years ago.
I want to hear that story too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got to work with some other pretty cool producers, but like
Yeah.
that was less of us being in control, more like you know,
But-
going through their
Doing the
their
part.
machine.
Yeah.
But like that whole process,
Yeah,
got
how's
us-
the machine?
it got us really good at
It's a
recording.
meat grinder. Now.
Who'd
Sure,
you get
sure.
signed to?
Huh?
Who'd you get signed to?
Jive Records.
Drive?
Jive.
Jive.
Yeah. They're not around anymore, but they were like the big pop label back in the '90s, like
Cool.
Britney Spears.
They
and-
had Britney Spears and Tool,
and
like it's
NSYNC.
just
they had
Fuck
some
yeah.
Oh wow,
tracks,
Britney
yeah.
Spears singing Tool.
Oh, believe me, when I shout you guys, we all shout you guys out on the podcast because we hear you down the hall. But yeah.
We're just bleeding.
Yeah.
I
Sorry
but
for ruining your
one of your
podcast.
guys' songs. As soon as we hear it start playing, we just start singing the fucking.
Yeah, we
notes.
sing your riffs all the time in here. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
We're huge fans. We love you guys.
Cool,
But whenever I shout you guys out on the video, I always put up a really old picture of you guys, just like super when you're super young. And
Yeah.
it's so fun.
When okay, so how long were you in this engagement? You were contracted, right?
Yeah.
So how long did you have to do Dance the Dance?
3 years about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many?
What
so
years? What years?
We got signed.
probably
in-
about almost 4 years.
Yeah, I guess we were signed. that
2006 is when we.
Because
actually
I
got
remember playing with you guys in a pop punk band we were in.
signed. Oh.
I think we played Chains sometime.
Probably.
Oh shit.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Because that scene was or the alley or
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
we
alley.
Okay.
we definitely played at least 1 or 2 shows. I don't remember where.
Yeah.
We've played-
I don't remember when,
We
but
played with Filmspeed at least a few times.
Yeah.
no
Mhm.
one goes home. It was
Okay.
keyboards and
Different
half
band.
black, half white
Yeah.
shit. Yep.
Yeah, I had hair.
So fuck. That means you
We
four.
we were all skinny as shit.
Yeah.
Everyone had more hair,
Yeah.
and we grinded the pop punk scene, which
Yeah.
was so vibrant
Yeah,
in Orange
yeah.
County at that time.
Yeah, and that.
Yeah. Oh, 0809?
So. Yeah,
7?
like
A little before, but yeah, during that too.
well,
So-
we moved to California
Yeah.
December of 03, and then we
Okay, from Vermont.
from Vermont.
Yeah.
from
Okay.
Burlington.
And then we continued the band.
This is
in,
fantastic.
2004, started playing gigs. We would like play Hollywood, and like we were too young to actually like go in, except for just being on the stage.
Did they contract you out of Vermont?
No.
No, my dad,
Okay.
My dad transferred. He worked for the American Red Cross at the time. He transferred from Vermont to Whittier, California.
Whittier!
Ah.
Shout out Whittier.
Shout out Whittier.
Yeah.
I love Whittier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We went to high
me
school
too.
there.
Yeah, I love Whittier.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and then while we were in high school, well, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff happened, but like the most important thing for like this part of the story was when we were like, we started working with a guy when we were like 15. He was a manager and ran a French publishing company, and he's like, hey. Sign
Well,
with
they're
us.
international, but he was very.
He was
French.
very French. like I can't like.
Yeah.
Like, I would sound rude just trying to sound like him.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fine. The
No,
things that we say on this, you're fine.
I
Yeah.
speak French, and both my parents speak French too. And my dad has told me before to sound like a real Frenchman. Do a stereotypical French
Yeah.
accent.
Yeah.
You're doing it right.
Yeah, no, I think
That's
I would
really
fuck
how
it
they
up.
sound. Yeah.
But yeah, he's like, hey,
Yeah.
I can get you guys signed in like 4 months or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, do it. And then he did it. And then we had a showcase at the Viper Room. All the Jive people flew out from New York. We were signed to, our A&R was assigned to Britney at the time 'cause she was on
Ah,
Jive.
cool.
And so she would come out to California to work with us and Britney. And we're like, oh, we're very small compared to, yeah, your workload is not focused on us.
Bullshit. Top of the bill.
Yeah.
Don't sell yourself
Britney
short,
opened
guys.
for
Yeah.
us. Yeah. Yeah, and then
Can she like play tambourine or something?
yeah,
You guys should have done a
hold the
double bill
snake.
tour. You guys should.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how about just open for her? Jesus
Yeah, yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, we would have loved all that.
Yeah.
But so from getting signed, everything else kind of got mismanaged. And
Ah.
so
Yeah.
the same French guy just kind of fucked it up, not because he's French. Like, and like it wasn't just him. There's a lot of things at play, but it was like
It's a
after-
tricky business, dude, no matter how they
Absolutely.
slice it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
now that I'm older, I kind of held a grudge against everything that happened for a while. And
Totally
now I'm
get
like,
that.
There's a lot of things outside of his control, and it wasn't just one person or one company. But like it kind of got mismanaged. We were kind of. They told us, "Oh, hey, you guys want to be like the next Panic at the Disco or some other like emo band that was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that wasn't just indie."
Right.
But in their mind, they had us as the next Jonas Brothers, and they didn't tell. They didn't really know like
How to manage it.
And
They
so there was,
didn't
like,
tell
So they
you?
tried to split that, and
It was like
yeah.
the visions weren't being communicated.
Ah.
Yeah, so we actually worked
Fascinating.
with songwriters for like 2.5 years, like professional songwriters and different producers, and we were just
Who was your favorite? Who was your least favorite?
Songwriter producer.
Huh. Like, probably the coolest we got to work with was we wrote 2 songs with Mike from MXPX, which was awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah,
That's
that-
rad.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Fuck yeah.
I mean,
That's like a
Yeah.
right.
it was awesome.
Is this a check of the list?
Do you guys remember the band American Hi-Fi?
Of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
wrote a song with Stacey Jones.
Yes.
That was cool. We saw
Incredible
Studios.
writer.
Stacey's
Yeah,
so
he's
fucking
great,
good. Yeah.
Hannah Montana's a drummer. And stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh.
remember when he was like just like
Getting
when he
into
got
it.
like the job to put together her band. And,
Yeah.
I mean,
Stacey's
then,
awesome,
Then
yeah.
there were other writing sessions where like we'd come in and and
I know where this is going.
They
I need another beer.
they
Yeah.
This is what I
basically
want.
Grab one. Grab one.
No,
they
Yeah.
didn't think that we could write our own songs or that we were songwriters because they had the idea that
That you needed songs written
that
for
we
you.
were the
Yeah.
Jonas
Yeah.
Brothers
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
were,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and not to
Give 'em
like
a song.
talk shit about the Jones Brothers.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying like that we were a pop act that,
Yeah.
that needed
Needed
outside
songs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like we did that for a while, and like those writing sessions were like the ideas were basically spoon fed, and we were just like approving them.
I see.
Those suck because I mean that's like the opposite of being creative.
Of course.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
kills your ego.
Yeah.
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 It makes you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
go like, oh, I'm a puppet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want me to dance like a monkey
Yeah.
and sing your shit? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feed my
16,
ego, please. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like
But it's also just your integrity too.
people
you know?
love
like,
Maroon 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
They
Yeah.
love them, but
people love Taylor
As
Swift.
a songwriter, it's
there
like,
it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Integrity, man.
It pissed you off.
Yeah,
Sure,
'cause
yeah.
we approached it as artists, which we
Yeah.
were, and basically they kind of figured that out late in the game, and then we got new management, and then they put us out on. So before this,
Yeah,
we
worked
were writing songs. We recorded a full-length album with David Bendeth and Paul Ebersold.
Oh wow.
Ben, he did Paramore's Riot and
And,
like,
like,
Okay.
and
Holy shit.
Paul Ebersold did Three Doors Down.
Holy fuck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we went to Memphis to work with Paul, and that was like about a year and a half. So we did a whole album, like, oh, it's still lacking the hit or whatever.
Right.
So then they sent us to New Jersey to work with David Bendeth and
Okay.
his crew, and he was at the top of his game at that point. Riot had come out,
Yeah. Roll Riot.
year
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
and like he's had hits forever. Like he's been very successful.
Sure.
Yeah, and they were both very different experiences. I think personally I got along better with Paul, but David I learned a lot from.
Sure.
And I respect him and his method.
Yeah.
Though it felt like a kick in the ass at the time. He was
Oh
very
yeah.
tough.
Okay.
He made me feel like the worst drummer, but like, it was.
Yeah.
I
Dude.
guess-
Yeah. You gotta have the ego check every now and then. Yeah.
Yeah. But those are cool experiences. And so what excuse me, sorry for all this noise.
You
in
good?
there.
Dude, you good?
If anything, I want you closer to the mic.
Okay. And then so we had an album with the guy from Memphis and then an album from the New Jersey guy, and then we picked like the best 5-6 songs. And then we had David mix them all.
We had 10 songs that were
Yeah.
was gonna be our album. Got mastered, ready to go.
They put us on
They
tour.
put us on tour for we did 3 tours.
3, yeah, pretty big one. We went out with the red jumpsuit apparatus.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, they're
Cool.
And then Cartel.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
and-
love Cartel.
And the almost.
And the Almost.
Those were the hip
Was that when Cartel was like on the MTV bubble?
No,
That
it
was
was
after.
after that.
Sweet.
So
I see actually the style that because
It makes a lot of sense.
I listened to the
Yeah.
whole catalog this
Yeah, yeah.
week just so I could like understand timelines when you're talking
Let's
about
go.
things,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
right?
Yeah.
And the Cartel thing makes so much.
It really
sense.
does.
Yeah.
It
So
really
much-
does. Yeah.
The other
They're-
two, I'm sure.
They're probably a bigger influence than the other 2 bands were. Cartel was on
Of
it.
those 3, probably
yeah,
I would hear that the
style
most.
match,
Yeah.
Like you
Mhm.
probably get more like sustaining fans from that because the writing has a certain sensibility about it.
yeah,
I get it.
similar pop
Jumpsuit.
sensibility.
Yeah, I
both,
get that too.
Both the Almost and Red Jumpsuit scream.
Yeah.
Neither
That's
of the
what I
other
was
2
gonna say,
bands.
is like
yeah,
they
yeah,
scream.
yeah,
Cartel's
yeah,
like
yeah.
they're like almost candy pop.
yeah.
And that was a good mix match for us. And
Yeah,
then,
sure.
Also, just vocally, I feel like I sing a little bit higher for for a rock.
Yeah, yeah.
Not like
But
Yeah.
more recently, like, our melodies have used like a lower register
Okay.
comparatively.
yeah.
That's 'cause
Gotcha.
We're getting older, dude.
Puberty hit really late.
I get low. Yeah.
So we did those tours and we had new management and it was going great and we were really excited. And so that was like 2009, and basically the fallout from the recession was happening,
They had to cut a bunch of acts.
And Sony, like, not Sony, Jive
It was
dissolved.
a giant label.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
they became
Giant.
they became like
Everyone was
RCA.
dying.
Purge, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so long story
Jive's
short,
not even around anymore.
we
Wow.
we ended up getting dropped by them in
But
2010.
We were shelved before because
Oh, yeah.
that album had been done for about a year.
yeah.
And we're like, guys, like, when are you gonna put
We're
us
on
out?
tour,
Yeah, yeah.
We have a
we're
cool
playing,
album now.
we want to release the stuff we worked on for years.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
All right, guys, this next song is going to be on our new record. We don't know when it comes out.
yeah.
The one
Hope
that's
you
been
like
done
it.
for 2 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then so we got dropped. Our bassist quit,
Uh,
and it was just like
kinda
Drama.
started, we
Yeah.
hit reset, and then we
Yeah.
got the 2 guys that are with us now that we haven't seen because of the Rona.
the Rona.
Yeah.
What year did they start?
2011.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
still a while ago.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then
Yeah, we've had the same lineup. And
That's awesome.
We just kind of
Mhm.
continued because it's always been my brother and I as, like,
It's
kind of
always been.
like the main members as far as like.
The Wikipedia
days.
will have like
The
this.
common denominator.
There'll be
Yeah.
there'll be 6 members
We'll
and
be
then
the
like a
2
split
parallel
right
lines.
there.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
The
There'll be
brothers
a
did.
whole,
timeline,
whole
yeah.
article, but it only talks about the brothers there.
Yeah, yeah.
No one else
That's
is
the name
in
of the
fucking
article.
band.
That's the name of the blog, actually. That should be our blog.
The brothers dare. I
That's
love
a
it.
good name.
Yeah.
What are you currently working on? I know that I have so many follow-up questions to this
yeah,
entire
go for it.
story and ride that you just took us on.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for
Um,
it. Like we kind of.
We're here for a while.
Oh, I remember one of the questions I was going to
Yeah.
ask. What was your favorite tour? And then if you can segue, I'll start with either of you. What were you playing at the time because of the sponsorship?
Ooh.
What do you mean? Oh,
Endorsement?
Yeah, yeah. Endorsement wise.
Oh,
Like
I
people
see.
would give you gear to do the tour?
Kinda. Yeah, like it wasn't
What
like.
gear were you playing for your favorite tour?
Okay, that's a good question.
Thank you.
Um,
Rest my case.
So when the red jumpsuit one was our first real tour, and so that was probably my favorite. Just like being in a band on tour experience, and like I like the red jumpsuit apparatus.
Would
I
you
thi-
would you travel in, and how long was the tour?
Okay, so we had a 15-seater van.
A Ram van.
Yeah, we had a
Ram
Ram
van.
Dodge
Yeah.
Ram van.
Ram band.
In the trailer, that's like
The trailer that's
Rotting
literally out
outside.
here.
Ah.
Yeah. If you inside the door, there's a bunch of stickers and people have signed
Love it.
our door. And it's probably covered in spiders right now. But my favorite tour with my favorite band that we played with was probably Cartel. Like I like them the most. I like their music probably the most out of all the other bands.
Mm-hmm.
But the experience with Jumpsuit was like we did all these major cities in America. We went through Canada. I was 19. I was like, whoa, this is such a different world. Whoa.
Holy shit.
And here's Red Jumpsuit.
Yeah, and here, yeah, welcome, Red Jumpsuit.
Yeah. So I was playing a Gibson SG. I had
Oh yeah, we were a 3-piece at the time, so
Yeah.
he needed more of the the distortion.
the thicker SG sound than like a Fender because we were just one guitar as you guys are.
Okay, yeah.
We always got like artist deals, and so they wouldn't. Most of the time, we wouldn't get free shit.
Yeah, I fucking
We
hate
would get it
artist deal.
super discounted, which was fine.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he
Yeah,
got a
depend-
free Reverend.
Yeah. So do you know Reverend
Yeah,
Guitars?
we know.
They're really? Yeah. So they're really new at the time. We were recording in New Jersey with David Bendith, and they sent him a couple guitars, and I was like, hey, these are really cool looking. These are cool. There's a P90 and a humbucker. I love it.
The mid scoop.
Yeah, up here, yeah. And then I just emailed them while I was in New Jersey, and then they sent me a guitar, and so I have like an earlier Reverend double agent. That's pretty cool. So that was I still have it, yeah. And yeah, the serial number is like written in pen or whatever. It's
Sweet.
pretty cool.
That's awesome.
And then we got like some strings from Ernie Ball and stuff.
I got free cymbals from Sabian.
We got
which
free
is
taco.
nice.
we got free
Sabian,
Taco
good
Bell.
shit.
Yeah.
That's
It's
fucking
like
awesome.
That's
Yeah, we were
definitely
feeding
cool.
the beat. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
what was cool about that is that they melt down all of like the used cymbals. So basically, I traded in all my broken ones, and the value of that, like the retail value for those cymbals, basically I could just choose. Like it ended up being like $3,000,
Uh-huh.
and I could just choose $3,000 worth of new cymbals.
That's
Oh,
so
that's
fucking
awesome.
cool.
Yeah, it was actually
yeah.
really cool.
Dude,
Yeah, that's
so
fantastic.
Yeah.
I love
That's a cool-
Sabians. I
yeah,
played
that's a cool
Sabians for a
thing
long time.
To even offer for artists. Like
Yeah.
If you're actually, signed to them, then you can just trade in your old shit that's cracked.
Yeah.
And like the
Give me-
weight,
give me
the
new
weight of the
ones, yeah.
gold is worth
Yeah.
fucking this much. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I know it's
just
not
like
gold,
one
but
for
whatever the
one
weight
or
of that
whatever.
shit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh man.
And then you've had the same drum set for a while.
Yeah, it's Backyard Drums. The company does not exist anymore, but
Okay.
I got it for free because the guy that made it recorded some of our earlier demos, and he was trying to get bands to play it. And yeah, long story short, I got a free drum
Sweet,
kit, and
yeah.
I love it. It sounds great.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. If as long as you maintain it, it's
Yeah.
still gonna be a good drum
It's
kit.
a
Yeah,
custom
yeah.
drum set.
What
Yeah,
color
yeah.
is it?
What kind of heads do you
Yellow.
use? What kind of heads do you use?
I like Remo.
Yeah, Team Rubo.
I've
Yeah.
done. I used to do pinstripes on. Ever since like recording a lot, I like ambassadors.
Yeah,
on-
I do Ambassador X's, but yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I just
Yep.
put a blue. You know the Remo color tone.
No.
Oh, so they have like these like clear colors now.
Ooh, yeah, getting drum nerdy. I
Yeah.
love this. Yeah, yeah. This is
So
my kind of talk.
Let me just turn this mic off. And that mic
You guys
off.
can leave. We'll be here.
Yeah, so my snare is like a clear blue. I put it on like 2 days ago
Oh,
just to try it.
yeah,
Yeah, it's cool. I mean,
It's got a blue
okay,
drum.
I like Remo, so
yeah, yeah.
it's a
How many
That's
piece
fun.
kit are you on?
4-piece.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
used to do 5-piece, and then I remember being told by one of the producers we worked with that I was playing too busy, so they took
Ah.
away one of my drums.
Yeah.
And I've been I've
Yeah.
been 2 toms ever since.
Aw, that's so funny.
He took it to
Yeah.
heart. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
Oliver got that before. One of the producers were
Oh
told
yeah,
not
that,
to play
I constantly
cymbals.
get that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like oh, take
One
away
of
the
our
cymbals.
songs has no cymbals on it because he was just like, yeah, just play less cymbals. And I was like, all right.
Was it
All
like
right.
bleeding too much or something?
Nope.
Nope.
It was
Just
just
hated
his
cymbals.
idea. Just an
Oh.
idea he had.
It
and-
sounds
yeah.
good. It
Yeah, yeah. I
definitely,
mean, it
like,
worked
does
out fine. Yeah.
It changes like the power dynamic is what he wanted
Yeah,
to do.
yeah,
But
That was the
anytime we
point.
play it
Yeah,
live,
yeah, it was a power move. It was a power move.
if we play it live, it's never.
Yeah, yeah.
played
I play
live.
cymbals when we play it live. It's just purely
How
for the
could you
studio.
not?
Yeah, yeah.
A
All
song
cymbals.
without
Yeah, yeah.
cymbals? What am I marching?
Yeah, yeah.
better live.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just way better live.
We are better live. We are
Okay,
better live.
you don't know do you know each other's number one drummer influence?
Ooh.
Hang on, and I'll
Yeah, yeah.
pause you. Ready? Answer what's your number one in 3, same time.
Okay.
So that way you don't even
I already
talk
have my
about it for-
answer, but yeah.
I
Yeah.
know
Doesn't have
yours, I
his,
don't know yours.
Yeah, yeah.
He
It's
doesn't
hard-
know his.
It's hard to pick one.
Number one drummer.
Gut instinct,
to
gut
the
instinct,
death.
gut instinct.
3,
Okay.
2,
On
1.
Keith Moon.
Probably Travis Barker.
Okay,
but,
Yeah, that's
But-
number 2.
That's fine.
Yeah.
but like, I'm into other
Interview's
drummers
done,
now.
bro.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Number one.
We're holding you to that.
Yeah. Number one.
Like 10 years ago, I would have emphatically said Travis Barker. But,
Okay.
Okay, what's your number 2? Because that's his number.
Yeah, that's my number 2 easily.
I really like
Keith
Thomas Pridgeon.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my God, Pridgeon's so cool.
Yeah, he's really
He's
good.
insanely good.
He was
yeah.
in the Mars Volta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mars Volta's second drummer. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Oh.
he's just like a phenomenal drummer.
He's insanely good. I
Yeah, I
met
will-
him at NAMM,
Oh, cool.
and apparently we have the same teacher.
Oh wow.
For like a couple lessons. Like he was like, yeah, you know, Fred Dinkins, I think is his name. Shout out Fred Dinkins.
Shout
yeah,
out
yeah.
Fred-
I
yeah,
hope that's
Jenkins.
right. I took literally one lesson with him, and he's like, yeah, I grew up playing with Fred, and I was like,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's like a weird.
I hope that's right.
a-
Fuck.
Yeah.
There's like a weird feeling around saying Travis Barker is your
Yeah.
influence.
He's
Yeah.
no,
I don't know why.
No.
Because like Travis Barker is like
He's the reason Blink 182 is
dude.
famous.
Yeah.
that guy plays
Yeah.
in like 5,000 groups.
Yeah.
Molds himself to anything. Can
Yeah.
blow everything
Yeah.
out of the
Great.
water. He's
Yeah.
like, I watched him do that Nirvana thing. He
Yeah.
like was playing his drums like it owed him money.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
this fucking
Oh,
kid was like
absolutely.
like dying. The kid's
Yeah.
like bouncing back at him like.
It made
yes.
me like hit the drums harder, like his.
Yeah,
influence.
I just
Okay.
don't- why is there weird like stigma on that
It's
shit?
probably
He
because
hasn't-
outside of Travis.
Because he's new. I think
Just
that's
'cause
why.
I
he's
feel like
Yeah.
it's because
He's been around
that's probably
forever.
true too.
Yeah, yeah.
But I feel like outside of Travis, Blink's not known for their musicianship.
Exactly.
But he's the
He's
best.
the best
one.
musician in that band.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
He literally
But I
like,
think that
easily,
it's just
yeah.
like it's rubbing off. Like
He has a particular style, but that is his style. And
Yeah.
that would be the only reason why I'd be.
The only
reluctant.
other drummer to have a reality show is Tommy Lee. So
There you go. There you go.
That's a better answer.
Yeah.
that's why there might be
I
some
forgot
kind of
Travis
stigma
had a
around
tra-
it, but that guy
Yeah.
is a fucking hell of a drummer.
He's
Oh,
he's
yeah,
incredibly good.
definitely.
one of the best there has been.
For a long,
So,
long,
yeah,
long, long
especially
time.
for,
Yeah.
like,
Changed a
rock.
whole generation of
He really
drumming
did.
styles.
He okay, so this is something. This will be the last bit of drummer talk I can, and then
It
okay.
better not be.
Yeah, okay, you're right. All right, fair. So tomorrow I'm gonna be in here and I'm gonna be taking the Travis Barker Take Off Your Pants and Jackets drum challenge.
Which is.
I'm just gonna play through the album
Oh, really?
all the way through on Instagram Live. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I'm just gonna because I grew up playing that album.
yeah.
Like
Dude,
so
me too.
that might
the
be-
rule is though,
you can't practice.
there's no practicing, there's no pre-listening.
Just from what
No,
you know.
just from what you
It's-
remember.
It's
Oh.
just
I have
like,
not played. I grew up playing this album. It's muscle memory for me.
Oh,
Okay, so the one
Yeah.
thing I have that's weird about the no listening to it prior
Yeah.
is because if you don't listen to it prior, everyone has a specific amount of time that they was the last time they
Yeah,
listened
right.
to it.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
yours may have been last week,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
theirs is like a year ago.
Yeah.
Or
So you
that's
can listen
gonna-
to it. You
yeah.
can't play it.
So even like before, like on your
You
drive.
can listen to it.
practicing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well,
All right.
Okay.
You can listen.
I think
to
it's way better if there's just no listening, nothing. How big
That's
of a
true.
fan are you?
You're
like,
right. I mean,
could-
that's what I'm
could
doing. I haven't
probably
heard it in a
mouth
while.
90%.
Yeah,
I
you're
want
not allowed
naked.
to take off your pants.
But I bet you I could like fake air drum that whole album.
Yeah.
And if I can do it, you play drums, you better be able to fucking really do it.
Yeah.
Like if he's your
Those are
favorite,
comparable.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like it could work.
If
This is the thing, is because so I'm gonna challenge other people to do it. So
Oh,
you
did
are
he just
definitely
get challenged?
You just
Oh,
got
yes.
no.
Oh,
It's just
shit,
like
it's
you know
official.
the fucking. It's Throw down.
I'm not
fucking-
against it.
Yeah. No, I'm doing it on Instagram Live tomorrow, and I'm telling everybody, all my drummer friends, I'm gonna
Awesome,
shout them
dude.
out and just be like, yeah, you'll be one of
Was
them
it
now. It's
Anthem
just
Part 2?
What's your
Yeah,
favorite
yeah.
song
Your
to
part.
play on that album?
on that album, probably Roller Coaster,
Oh, okay, cool.
the fucking Tom Bridge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
I forgot about.
I really
Roller
like
Coaster.
the grooves and their self-titled too. Like,
Yeah.
you got-
I grew
you
up
got
like
a little bit more experimental.
like okay. So here's the real answers. Like Keith Moon is the reason I started playing drums.
Okay.
But in terms of like influence on my personal playing,
Mhm.
Travis is probably more than Keith Moon.
Okay.
Just honestly, but like Keith Moon just is my god answer, you know. But
Okay.
Trav,
Yeah.
in terms of how I play,
Yeah.
Travis all fucking day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's me. That's me as a drummer.
Drum
so
talk.
so yeah. Drum talk. This concludes drum talk.
Drum talk with
I,
Neil
I still want to.
Yeah.
I still want to talk about drummers because what's the first things you started learning when
I need
you
another
started
beer.
to play
So
drums?
Ben, answer this.
Wait, what?
What's the when you started to play drums? What were the first songs you were learning? Who were you learning?
Okay, so
His answer is going to be way different. You may have the same influence, but the way you picked it up totally
we
different.
started. So I wanted to play drums after watching that movie, That Thing You Do.
Yeah.
That's
So probably my
Dude,
first.
he
beat-
just died, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Adam Schlesinger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the guy who wrote all
R.I.P.
the songs.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Great fucking writer.
Yeah,
Great songwriter.
Absolutely.
Super. Yeah.
Dude, to this day, I still think those songs are fucking
They're
perfection.
They are.
really good.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it's crazy that they were written for a movie.
To be a Beatles song.
Yeah.
He
like,
had to write a
after
Beatles.
write a great song,
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
just to have that focus and going in with that goal,
Yeah.
and like,
Yeah.
then exceeding
Yeah.
their
and then
meaning.
being being that good. Yeah.
They picked that style. Like they're like that guy has that ear. We need that.
Yeah.
Because that guy's a hell
Shout
of a
out
singer.
Adam Schlesinger. R.I.P.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
We know he's listening.
Yeah.
Pour one out. Pour one out for
Yeah.
him. Yeah.
We all get kicked out of Gemini.
Okay, so did you then
He's
learn
definitely
those
listening.
songs on drums?
I learned that. So that was like my first beat. Do
Yeah,
good,
yeah,
do
yeah,
good,
yeah,
do-
yeah.
yeah. And then
It's very Beatlesy.
It is. Very
yeah,
Beatlesy,
it was. And then let's see. Oh yeah,
You know, yeah.
So
Mm.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I discovered Green Day, and that
Ah,
changed
Trey.
my whole like
Approach, right?
yeah.
All Trey.
And then I got into Blink-182 when I moved out here, and that just like super influenced me.
Yeah.
And then the
Especially in
whole
Southern
emo scene.
California, we didn't grow up out here. So Blink-182, like I learned just through like Warp Tour.
Yeah.
About Blink-182, because what was the like Dude Ranch or
Yeah,
whatever?
Dude Ranch, yeah.
That's when like I found out about them. I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
even know. Like even Sublime's still big.
Never
out
heard
east,
of them until I moved
but
here. Yeah.
you don't.
Yeah.
There's no K-Rock in Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
you
there's
think
no
you think that applies to the whole country, but
Yeah.
it really
Wait, where
does.
you guys?
yeah.
Where'd you guys grow up?
Detroit.
2003.
We're like
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
7th Street.
They're
from each
Detroit
other.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah, we moved here 06.
I can't wait to get into Vermont
05?
talk with you guys.
We,
by the way.
we
damn.
moved here 05.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
What year
We,
did you
we
move?
played in Pontiac on that jumpsuit tour at I forgot where it's
Silverdome?
called.
Eagle something.
No, where would that
No.
be?
No, it wasn't
It was
that.
next
Good
to a
Lord.
huge
In-
like arena, and someone.
It was next to Silverdome in Pontiac. It was in
Pontiac.
Pontiac, Michigan.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of the place.
Clutch Cargos.
It was a great venue though. They had like a walkway. Like
Michigan loves fucking live music too.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, it was like
The
a
stage
show.
had like a walkway going out, and
Had
it
a
was like
huge
the only
balcony.
one I've ever been on.
You know what? That date's probably Googleable.
Is there something
Nah.
like? Is there
Not
a
with this
venue that has
Wi-Fi.
the word wall?
Set list.
No, shots fired.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
with this Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
Absolutely
setlist.fm, dude.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone just got into how bad the Wi-Fi was.
Drummers still.
Drummers. Okay, so that was your first beat, but then, like,
So Blink.
Crowfoot?
what?
The venue? No, that doesn't
Crowfoot's
sound right.
more recent.
Is there one that has the word long in it?
Longfoot.
Like Longhorn.
Long Crow.
or
no.
Maybe I don't know.
This is a
He
fun
just
rabbit hole.
remembers a road trip being long.
No, I
right?
was very high that day.
I can't find
It's called the House of Blues Pontiac.
Yeah.
You're overthinking this, bro.
It was awesome.
My bad.
Okay, wait. Quick sidebar question, and
Yeah.
it's like a real quick one answer, and then I can. How
He
how,
loves a one-word answer.
How long was the longest tour that you did straight?
The jumpsuit one.
It was a month.
Well, but we no, but, over a month though. The actual tour was a month, but then we didn't go back right away.
5 weeks, 6 weeks,
Oh, yeah.
6, 7 weeks. I want to
7
say.
weeks.
Yeah. So it wasn't
Nice.
like a crazy tour, but like
Okay.
it was our biggest tour.
yeah.
Sure, that's a long time. Yeah.
How old
wait.
were you?
19. Yeah,
Jinx.
There you fucking go. That's crazy. Yeah. That's
Brilliant.
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, back to musicianship. So then that's your first beat, but then did you get obsessed with any like one style of playing? You're like, I need to do that, and then like, it's the foundation. Is it
Probably oldies. Like I didn't think of it as, like I'm self-taught, so like
right? Okay.
I
Okay.
play by ear, so I didn't think of it like, oh, I'm gonna do fusion or whatever. Like, you know, it was just like, oh, I like what this does.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna try to emulate.
So, no lessons ever? Minimal lessons? Zero lessons?
Hey, did you?
No, like formal lessons.
Cool.
I've watched tons of videos.
Sure.
And, like,
Yeah.
learned online stuff like
Yeah.
What age did
Awesome.
you start playing?
that. 8. No,
8.
maybe 7.
Okay. What about you for a guitar?
Started strumming really young. I would say that
Out of the womb. Yeah.
6.
How old?
-3.
yeah.
As a sperm.
Yeah. 6, you said?
Probably 6, like learning
Okay.
my first chords and stuff. Because I think we strummed with my dad.
So that's
but,
probably
like,
the same time.
we
for
weren't
me
really.
How many
playing.
instruments do you guys play?
Yeah, you guys, do you play each other's instruments?
You already said
I
Duke.
can't play. I understand drums, but they don't translate to my arms and legs. So like, I can program a beat if I need to.
Uh-huh.
I know what I want him to do on a song.
Sure.
Or like I know how to translate, and he can kind of pick up what I'm trying to say.
Sure.
But
Sometimes
he's
it's
way more
nonsense.
proficient on guitar than I am on drums. Like he can do my instrument a lot better than I can do his instrument.
Oh, yeah,
Sure,
I'll
sure.
write his
Yeah.
parts.
And I can play bass, and like I don't mean just a guitarist who just like, oh, I just play bass, but like
Yeah.
I if I need to be in that headspace, I can think like a bassist, and I think
Right.
that just comes from recording and like
Doing
even
it a long time helps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even when we were
Yeah.
signed, I would like help demo like parts like if our bassist wasn't available.
Yeah.
Like or like oh, a bass is supposed to not just do what the guitar does; it's supposed to play the song and lock in with the drums and so I would say I play bass fine.
Yeah.
He has like instinct for bass.
Yeah, and I think
yeah.
I play guitar fine. Like I'm not like a crazy guitarist.
Sure.
I think what I'm good at is like playing because he writes most of the songs. I write songs too.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Which
Okay.
I also think influences how he approaches drums
Okay.
as a songwriter. We're both songwriters at heart, and so I think
Holy shit!
the
You guys are.
strength-
Yeah.
Love this answer.
Yeah.
And
Keep going.
I think the strength comes from if it can be called strength.
Yeah.
The strength that we have is like we can flow songwriting ideas, and then like I'm just more comfortable with singing and playing and being the front man.
Yeah.
And that was just like the role that I kind of honed in, especially through being signed and through performing and touring.
Yeah.
And so I think I do his ideas and add to them in a good way. And I think
Yeah.
But none of
That's
us are
fucking
great
crazy.
guitarists.
I mean,
Dude, it's insane. Your demeanor is like so quiet and laid back.
that's
awesome.
why. Yeah.
Well, he's always writing.
Front
yeah.
man drummer.
He's
But
writing a
man
song
it
Yeah,
drummer.
almost helps make sense a little more.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
I just was like, oh, you're like, you're fucking in your head.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
yeah, I can see you like thinking about your answers as you're saying them out
Yeah.
loud.
Yeah. This is. I'm learning so much. I love this.
Yeah,
This is
it's
so
cool.
great. Yeah. Okay. I would never have guessed that you're the songwriter,
Oh, yeah.
but
Yeah.
you know,
And you
not that
can't-
it matters. It doesn't matter.
Bernie
but-
Taupin would love to play drums, but he can't. But Elton is a hell of a player, hell of a performer, hell of a melody.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely.
Specialization is what's important. Like
Dude.
that's why a good band that sings together.
Bands,
Yeah.
bands,
And playing drums, like
fucking siblings. You know, yeah.
I used to have a drum set in my old. I used to own like a screen printing and embroidery business,
Oh,
and
cool.
I had drum set in there. That was our old drummers, and like I could get decent at the drums where like I could probably do a cover gig. But
shit,
as
okay.
times goes on and you stop playing it,
Oh,
I cannot get on a
a
drum
muscle
set
you have to
and
keep
hold.
honed.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like,
your skill atrophies.
dude,
It
it's
really
so
does.
bad.
I was
Yeah.
just playing.
just like
I was just playing some punk stuff
Left
earlier
right.
today. Like before I was the first one here, so I was just like, my drums are set up. I put on some punk stuff, and I was just like, oh my god, I'm rusty. Like I can't play this fast anymore. Like oh, Jesus,
that
yeah.
down,
for
It's
sure.
definitely
It
a
felt
hard
bad. I
skill,
hated
'cause
it.
Guitar, you like
Yeah.
you know where the fucking chord is.
Yeah.
You might be sloppy as your fingers go
Yeah.
to it, but you can like get it going after a couple minutes.
Yeah.
You're not gonna sit down on a drum set in like 5 minutes and be like, all right, dude,
Yeah.
Yeah,
let's
it's
get into
more,
Travis Barker.
It's more athletic of an instrument. you
Yeah.
know?
It is.
Oh,
yeah,
for
you're
sure.
using more of your body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just
Cardio.
attuning
Yeah.
all
That's
limbs to
great.
the
Yeah, yeah.
same piece is insane.
Yeah.
To be able to be like, all right, 4 limbs, let's do opposite shit all the time.
Yeah.
Ready? Let's go.
That's my
Yeah.
dad says that he likes drums as a first instrument for kids to learn, just in
Oh,
terms
that
of like
makes sense.
because of motor skills, orchestration, and rhythm. Like those three.
Musicality,
Yeah,
yeah.
It's a good first instrument. So
God is here.
I know.
God, yeah. That's not the drums. Yeah.
So, like body isolation.
Yeah,
too,
so, like,
that's
yeah.
a skill.
compartmentalizing your
For sure,
brain
yeah.
and yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So I mean, learn drums. Drummers matter.
Yeah.
Drummers are fucking weird.
They are
oh
weird.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, drummers are weird, man.
Right?
Weird, man.
Fuck drummers, right?
Yeah,
I love them. I love them so much. And
Yeah.
this is one of my favorite
Oh.
people, but
Aw.
still fucking weird.
I'm a weirdo.
because drums. Because I can AC/DC for like
Yeah.
Yeah.
for like 25
His
minutes.
feel is
floor.
amazing though.
Oh, Rod, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's swing, dude.
Behind the beats.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
swing is everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like-
No one can 4 on the floor like he can. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah,
They tried
yeah.
Slade for an album
yeah.
and they said that's not the feel we're looking for.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
went right back to
Yeah.
Rudd.
Yeah.
And he was on house arrest for years and they're like, we're
Who
waiting
needs
for your
fills?
buddy.
You just need a crash cymbal. Yeah.
What the fuck is
And a bunch of things you don't use.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
that's like what's cool about it is we talk about it like it's one instrument, but it's a bunch at once, and it's a coordination of all of it.
Yeah.
you
Don't
know?
blow yourself up too much.
Yeah, we
I'm
have
just
multiple
kidding.
things
Yeah.
going on too.
Yeah. We have 6 strings. We have 6 strings. Yeah.
There's different voicing.
5 fingers, motherfucker.
The drummer we worked with prior to Oliver saving our life was a Bonham
Yeah.
first. That was
Yeah.
his style.
Okay.
So
Oh,
he
yeah.
was hunched over, right? Mouth agape,
Yeah.
and just smashing these
Yeah.
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Very mad all the time.
So he's a Neanderthal.
However,
Yeah.
if this fill started 6.5 measures ago,
Yeah.
so be it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
happening,
He'll come back on one.
and it's
Yeah, yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
Whack.
Yeah.
There you go. And then we're back in.
Yeah.
And coordination.
You just gotta
Yeah.
trust that he'll get
And
to
the
the
one that
destination.
we played
Yeah.
with for the longest and moved out with is a Stuart Copeland guy.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Where
Oh.
I
Also an
have
influence.
I have
Yeah.
Stuart
4
Copeland's so
measures.
cool.
I have 4 measures, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna go this, and I'm here,
That's
Yeah, yeah.
and then there's that, and then and then I'm back.
Yeah.
Groove.
4-bar loop.
He also
yeah.
turned pop punk into reason. Like he would go into reason and make his whole drum. Yeah, he turned it into math.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
he would piece out his whole drum part,
Found the
and he would
formula.
play that every fucking.
I mean, there is a
time
formula.
perfectly.
Absolutely,
That was
yeah.
his formula of
That's
playing.
cool.
Yeah.
Heavy electronic influence as well, like Depeche Mode.
Okay.
A whole bunch of he made his own electronic music
Nice.
at the same time as playing live
So
drums.
did
Yeah,
he
yeah.
groove well? Because it sounds like, oh, he's crazy.
You
but
guys
then
were on
also,
tracks. You guys were on tracks.
Yeah, we were always
right?
on tracks. We,
yeah.
we also played together for so many years. Yeah, me and John were just like locked.
You
in.
Shout out
Just like
Johnny Z.
everyone else.
Yeah.
You just have to.
Sorry,
be.
I said
time
Neanderthal.
together,
I don't know
you can
you.
hear
No.
Sure.
Different
Yeah.
drummer. 2 different people.
okay,
yeah.
sorry.
He wasn't the Neanderthal. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
not the Neanderthal. He is an
Glad you guys
That's
are all
James Ozzie. Shout out
incorporating that.
Dr. Mo, yeah.
yeah, he's
name
an
for-
astrophysicist now.
Oh shit.
Oh, wow.
Graduated from UCLA.
Yep.
Oh,
Is
wow.
teaching at UCLA.
Yeah, teaching
Oh,
UCLA.
Go Bruins.
Yeah.
Mo's.
Hasn't left his house. Left his house
Hey, you
once
fucking
in the last,
loser.
3 months.
Yeah.
Listen to my voice.
Practicing
Get outside,
social
you
distancing
little
way
bitch.
Yep,
early.
yep. Up in Beverly Hills.
Zooming.
Yeah, he hit me up and he's like, dude, I haven't left in 3 days. I was like, go for a walk. Go for a walk.
Your vitamin D levels are
Yeah.
so low.
Dude, he is the whitest person. He could like blend in with that door.
Yeah,
Fuck,
yeah.
he's been here the whole time.
Dude.
And Johnny.
And the funny
yeah,
part
Why aren't you
was-
wearing anything?
yeah.
I've known him forever, so I was like, dude, just come over. Saturday, let's have Craig come over too. And then we'll just have 6 of us at the house. It's fine. We'll cook dinner. We'll have a merry time.
Oh, that's cool.
He's
So
like,
you guys are so
I'm
cool
gonna
with
have to
everyone,
pass. I'm gonna have to pass.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If we trust people,
absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
no,
yeah.
I actually, Dr. Mo, I saw, James Mozina.
Dr. Mo.
Dr. Mo.
Mo.
Shout out
So,
Dr. Mo.
John Zink is Johnny Z. James Mozina is Dr. Mo.
I'm Oliver
Oliver.
Dobry. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's been 3 years and I still haven't come up with anything.
O-Dog
because
is the closest you've come.
O-Dog is the
Takes
closest.
time to get the right one, I'm sure.
I like O-Dog. I'm fine with O-Dog.
Dr. Mo was done in like 6 months, and so was Johnny Z. I was like, Johnny
Yeah.
Z on the skins, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
yeah, yeah.
It's
That's,
just-
good, that's a good name.
I don't
Yeah.
mind O-Dog. If you want to
Yeah,
go to
but it's
O-Dog.
not-
But his old keyboardist for the side project shit.
You
was
already had an O-Dog?
O-Dog.
Oh, you already had an O-Dog. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
You're the
Yeah.
second O-Dog.
Yeah, I
So,
can't.
like-
yeah, I will not be the second O-Dog. There can only be one O-Dog.
an Asian Oliver.
You have to
I
fight
know,
him to the
that's
death. I
fucking
think.
crazy.
a half Chinese, half white.
It's crazy that I know, because of you, I know 3 Asian Olivers. Myself, you, and another guy I went to college with. 3 Asian Olivers. That's weird.
Here's what you don't know.
Yeah.
I'm an Asian Oliver too.
We're all, aren't we all a little Asian Oliver? Yeah, yeah.
Asian Oliver. You rip it off. I'm Asian Oliver.
Yeah, yeah.
Super villain. Yeah.
And ready? Are you ready?
What?
Vermont.
Yeah, Vermont.
Yeah.
Oh, Vermont.
Wait, did you-
But before we get to that, sorry, I
Wait,
have
can I guess?
no. Sure.
Did
yeah.
you go to school out there?
I did. Yeah. I went to high school out there.
Where?
I went to Putney, the Putney School. It's in it's southern Vermont.
Okay.
Burlington, I know, is further north, but Putney is like basically near Brattleboro.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the town up
shit.
from Brattleboro, and
Oh, what a small world.
yeah, right. And I went to
Yeah,
high school
great.
out there, basically on a hippie commune for 4 years. So
What?
yes,
Holy shit.
yeah. So I know Vermont like super well.
We need to
Yeah.
interview you.
I know, right? Yeah,
This is
yeah.
about
The
that.
listeners have already heard
Yeah,
this.
yeah. Everyone knows
we'll,
this.
We'll
so
just have to go back into the
yeah,
catalog.
We
we'll
love
talk off
this.
air. We'll talk off air. Yeah. No, my question was, so we asked about drum influences. Who are your guitar influences?
Travis Barker.
Travis. Travis Barker.
Weird.
You don't know.
Moon
this.
and Travis.
Yeah.
They're
hell of
not
a guitarist.
Have you heard him strum a G chord?
I don't know. Okay, so like I said, I'm not like much of like a lead guitarist. Like I don't like shred very well, but I appreciate it. Like my approach to guitar is more from a songwriter point of view.
Okay, I
And
get
so,
that.
Like everyone that I look up to them more as a songwriter than I do as a guitarist, and I really can't think of one.
So in that case,
Yeah,
Pete Townsend, Jimi Hendrix. Would you say
Sure,
both
like,
of them?
I
Yeah.
appreciate that, but
Yeah,
like, it was never something I aspired to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Like I feel
in
like
terms
if
of playing.
More
right?
Elvis Costello.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, I get that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
It's serving the song.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
All right, then
I know that's a
fucking gun
shitty
to your
answer.
head.
No, it's a fantastic
Name
answer.
someone.
Yeah. You still haven't said any names.
Yeah,
I named them
well,
for
Well,
you.
'cause,
Yeah.
like I don't play like.
Favorite song to play on guitar?
There you go.
Fuck. I
It's
don't
one of
know.
your own, isn't it?
Yeah.
It has to be, right?
Yeah.
I don't even know like exactly like gun to my head favorite guitarist.
He probably doesn't know where he plays.
I
guitar.
like I appreciate I like Johnny Marr's licks and stuff.
Oh yeah, Johnny Moore.
Good
There you go.
answer.
I
Good
think
answer.
That's, like
Who's that guy?
I would want to.
Smith.
Smiths.
I would want to play because he serves a song really well.
He does.
and he kind of shreds, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
I would probably pick him because he's not known for shredding so much.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's not like his whole thing. He's not like a Van Halen where that's their thing.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
it's like
Like-
Flash more than anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like that would be cool. I wish I could. I wish I just don't have the patience just to like learn all
No,
this.
like
Oh,
you
yeah.
said,
Yeah.
there are like you two are related. I play guitar too, but I'm in the same boat where like you come from a writing perspective. You don't
Yeah.
come
Yeah,
from a
dude,
fucking
what-
technical.
who's
yeah,
I
yeah.
the
wanted to be
fucking-
Steve
Yeah, yeah.
Vai.
Ingming
Yeah, yeah.
Malmsteen or
Oh,
whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah,
I don't want to listen to your shit.
Shout out Swedish Stratocaster Master. We know you're watching.
Shout out
and listening.
scalloped fretboards. Yeah.
But that does nothing for me if you
Yeah.
can just play 3,000 notes a second. Like, okay, I get
Like-
it. Like, but there's no soul.
Absolutely.
There's no.
you can
like,
appreciate the skill, but
you're great at playing scales.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
get
never
it.
aspired to be that guitarist. I'm
Sure,
like,
I get it. I don't think
You're
anyone.
great at playing scales.
Yeah.
now you get one note for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you guys
I would say
also play other instruments?
I play guitar and I sing and stuff. Yeah, I record solo stuff in my bedroom all the time.
cool.
So yeah. That's
Keys.
my answer. Oh, as I spill beer all over myself.
Yeah, keys, sure, the bass,
Yeah.
kind of the drums.
Okay.
I've messed with synthesizers so much. Yeah, orchestral things.
I mean, at this point, I haven't played orchestral shit in forever, but I learned like throughout my young childhood. I was in music my whole life, so I did 11 instruments. I just
Holy
like went
shit.
through all
I
of
didn't
them.
know it was 11.
I
Jeez.
think it was 9 or 11.
That's
Fuck.
awesome.
There was
crazy.
a lot of
I didn't know it
brass
was that
and a
many-
lot
yeah.
of woodwinds. And I
You'd
could-
replace any member of a ska band, like.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
I love Less Than Jake was my favorite shit. My email is still Less Than Stout. It's
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
that's what it is.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
been for my whole life.
Yeah, that's his Instagram. Less than stout.
But yeah, other than that, I just play guitar, I play bass.
Yeah.
I'm not a shredder either. I don't shred.
Yeah.
And then I play keys too. I went
Yeah,
did
cool.
piano in college.
Yeah.
But drums,
It's
I would
good to
not.
be,
I would
like,
not claim
acquainted
drums.
Oh, they're literally
Yeah,
playing a Black
just
Keys
have
riff right now.
fun. Like who doesn't
Literally a
like
Black-
strumming keys and like singing shit at your
Oh,
house?
yeah.
When you're just like, dude, this song like Love on the Brain. Like I'm never gonna sing that live,
Yeah.
but
It
I'll
sounds
sit in my
like-
fucking house and strum out chords and pick them.
It sounds like you guys are similar to us in that like we take a songwriting approach, and it's like we have the whole
Oh yeah.
the totality of like the song in general
Dude,
in our mind.
I'll tell you one thing. I Cavalactones are the opposite of what I do. Like they want to jam. I don't jam.
Yeah.
I'd rather sit
Yeah.
down and write a song.
Yeah,
Like
same
why
here.
are we gonna sit there and jam? Let's start a song. Let's write it. Let's get a fucking song today.
It's got to mean
Yeah.
Let's
something.
get five
Let's
songs.
make like a work of art.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want to jam like I
Not
want
to,
to
like-
play. I don't want to let
Kindred
you play
spirits.
this
Kindred
thing
spirits. I like
forever.
this. Yeah, yeah.
I don't want to listen to your.
You guys want to collab sometime?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
fuck.
would love to.
Where can we even find you guys?
Yeah. We'll have our people talk to your people. You know, we'll get this going.
It's
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
We'll
Actually.
find some free time.
Guitar. Vermont.
Oh yeah, Vermont.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you guys.
Commune, what?
Yeah. I went to high school in Putney, but you guys are the guests. So Burlington, how was it growing up there? And
It was
Burlington's awesome.
cold
That's Ben and Jerry's, right?
awesome. Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a coat factory.
There is a coat factory.
yeah.
We used
doing
to
what we
work in
can.
the coat factory stitching up.
Yeah.
Right.
They have very relaxed labor laws for children. Yeah. No,
So you guys were there till 2003,
so
though, right?
We were born in Nashville, Tennessee. We moved to Vermont when we were 16 months, and then I lived there until I was like 13.
Okay, 13.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then we moved to Whittier, California. Started like really did the Dares as a pop punk band there. Got signed, and then we moved to Riverside, California, like right after we got dropped.
Wow.
And then we had our new guys that we still have now. We made an album in Memphis with the same guy we did the Jive album with.
Okay.
He just wanted to like
Do it again, yeah.
And that was
Oh.
an album called Duped. That was just like
Shout
all
out to-
these songs we did that like didn't make the Jive album. Were written about the experience about the Jive album. And like it was just like, okay, we're a new band. We hit reset.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Cool.
Yeah,
But
that's great.
We were an active band in Vermont, though. But I mean, we were
Yeah,
super
we played
young.
all. Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
I kind of
Gotcha.
feel like a dick. Who are your other your members' names?
Anthony and Brandon. Yeah.
Okay. Shout out those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we haven't seen them.
thanks
I
for
miss you
coming,
guys.
dude.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
They both have families now, so.
And they're doing bass and
Bass and lead
leads?
guitar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they sing as well?
yeah, a little bit.
They help out.
Do you have 4-part harmonies at some point?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Sweet.
talking about.
Fuck
We
yeah.
love that
Good
shit.
songs. Yeah.
All,
We love that shit.
yeah. All
Yeah,
day. There's
that-
only 3 of us, so we all have to fucking
Yeah, we
sing.
3-part harmony as
Awesome.
much
Yeah,
as
yeah.
we can.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it. Like,
Yeah.
it's like another instrument that you
Yeah,
just have
so
to
fun.
It goes back to like our Beach Boy influences.
Sure, I would
Yeah.
bet. I would bet.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
arranging.
God.
He's
Yeah.
like, can I have 20 other dudes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've definitely gotten a little like
Wow.
just indulgent with harmonies. Like it's just like let's just layer
fun.
this. Let's just
Yeah.
try different parts.
You can always take them out. You can always take them out.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Definitely.
yeah, there's just something about the tone of the human voice that like it makes you sound like it'll just set your song apart a little bit than it being just the typical instruments everyone's used to.
Yeah.
And so I think that's
We've
cool.
all heard a recording that's flat as fuck and has like nothing in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're just
yeah.
like,
And
dude.
sometimes that's okay, like for if you're going for that, but being able to like just spice
Yeah.
it up.
Here's a
with
fun
voices.
one. When you guys listen, are there songs that you guys know where there aren't harmony parts, but you add them in your
Yes,
head and you
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do that all
like
the
I
fucking
wish
time.
they would
Yeah,
have
yeah.
added this.
Yeah.
I'm mega notorious.
Yeah. I love doing that. Like if I hear it on the radio, I'm like, fuck, they should have just
Yeah.
done this in thirds, you know?
Yeah, when we do our
Take a
cover,
harmony.
the live gigs where we're like in here for 4 hours, we sing harmonies.
We
of
add
the
harmonies that
stupidest
aren't
shit.
there on the
It
yeah.
just
like-
makes
yeah.
it sound more sophisticated.
It's just
like-
fun. Yeah.
Or it's
especially
like-
live. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
of course.
hilarious shit like
Yeah.
the summer '69. We just keep saying 69,
Yeah, yeah.
69.
We just add 69 to it. Yeah.
And it's just like the most hilarious shit because we do 3-part harmonies, so it's just like
69.
69, and then whoa, yeah. We do stupid shit like
It's
that.
an angelic 69.
Dude, yeah. Or a social
It's a holy
distortion.
69.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
fucking
Those are
song.
on the recording.
I know, but
yeah,
they're
yeah.
not what we do.
Yeah.
Ours are in your face. Theirs are
Yeah,
like
yeah.
tucked back like down the hall, dude.
So do you guys work with a producer, or like when you record? Like who takes control of the vision of what
So-
a song's gonna be recording?
I mean, that's
We're trying right now
mostly
to
Craig, and he's over there getting beers, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we
he
try
does
right now.
everything.
Yeah.
We're sending. We shop songs to single like a producer, and we go, "Hey, what song do you want?" Because at
Yeah.
this point, we're not.
So you show him everything that you have, and then you let the producer
Or
whatever he's
Craig's
vibing on.
Craig's
Yeah.
got fucking dozens of voice memos, and he'll just send them
Yeah.
off to folks and be
Yeah.
like, "Do you like any of these voice memos?" And then we shop them out.
So you
from
have like
there.
a handful of
Yeah.
producers you work
Yeah.
with.
A few, yeah, a couple, and then whoever picks one, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we try to
Three
get it.
different beers.
Can I? Ooh, I don't know. One of the IPAs. Okay. Can I get this?
They're all IPAs. They're 3
Yeah.
different IPAs. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, did I take someone?
No.
No one cares.
Yeah.
Thank you, Craig.
Yeah, we kind of shop it to a producer, and then have the producer pick a couple, and then we just start hammering it out.
So you work with different people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do
the
you
last-
usually record at?
It depends.
The
So,
last, I don't know.
Black
you-
River
you guys
Motorcycle
talk about
Club is what we did with the last main producer we really like, and then we also been recording at Maps.
Okay.
So
Oh.
it's in Fullerton.
Oh, cool.
It's another group right around here that you guys probably know and seen all these bands that are around us.
Yeah.
They are doing. We're just friends. We got in that circle, and they're bringing new producers into their recording studio.
Okay.
So they're teaching them the ropes and giving us like killer deals.
Oh, awesome.
So we're able to like get in there and do a single all day. We're in there for like 8 hours. We get one song done, but we do drums and bass. We do the guitars. We do vocals.
Yeah.
And then we like end up with a song at the end of the day.
Sounds awesome.
Can I ask just a real
Yeah,
quick
we need to
question?
interrupt this.
Does
Yeah.
anyone remember?
Did we cheers?
Cheers.
Did we do this at the
no.
beginning? Oh my god.
We're so fucking
We
weird.
fucked up so bad.
So-
cheers,
Cheers!
guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we
Welcome to
suck.
Consistently Off.
Welcome to Consistently
Yeah,
Off.
welcome to Pocket. Thanks for coming
Okay,
on
so
again.
this is
has
where we
been-
start. This is the
Yeah,
episode
yeah.
is
That was all
started. Yeah,
prep.
yeah.
That was an exhibition game. Yeah.
It's still been
That was still
fascinating.
rehearsal.
Yeah. what are we
you
like
guys hit
an
record, right?
Yeah.
hour and a half in? What are we?
Oh, are we?
Maybe I don't know.
I don't know.
15,
Just over 1 hour.
15 minutes. What are we doing?
I get why you guys do this every week, though. It's very
fun.
It's very therapeutic.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
Like this
sort
is
out
the
your
most,
thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
socializing I've had in like a
Also,
few
in
months.
the
We're here
Rona.
for you guys.
Yeah. In the times of the Rona.
Yeah.
It's
For-
nice
okay.
just to talk about music.
For us, the songwriting production changes every time, just depending on who's available to
Who's
us.
cheap? Who's cheap?
Yeah.
That's it. And what are we gonna look at doing? The next single that
Yeah.
we're dropping in a month, June 5th, Nick's
June 5th.
birthday.
Oh, shit.
Happy
On Nick's
birthday,
birthday.
Nick. Was a song we wrote while we were on the road in 2019.
That song's already over a year old. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And so we like developed it while we were on the road, came back and just recorded it.
In a day.
And then
Yeah.
it's our production, it's our arrangement,
Yeah.
it's our everything.
Yeah.
The guy that recorded it mixed it.
Sort of. Not even
Did
like
I mix it?
you
I
fucked
did.
with it. You fucked with it a
Did
lot.
someone else master it? Did I master it?
I don't know who mastered it. But
I don't
You
remember.
cut out
Yeah.
all my symbols.
yeah. You took out all my symbols, right?
That's why I picked fucked and not.
We
Yeah.
produced the song. We did not track the song. I'm
No,
pretty sure
yeah,
we
we
did everything
recorded.
else.
Shout out to Emo Aladdin for
Emo Aladdin,
for
Granite Records out
yeah.
of Santa Ana.
yeah.
Oh, cool.
And now I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
he's closer to Tustin, but it's still probably Santa Ana.
Whatever, wherever he's at. yeah.
Probably
But yeah,
close to here.
We haven't talked to him in a while.
yep, he was available. He had a new like Apollo interface,
Yeah.
so we did like a quick
It-
banger
yeah,
of a single.
took
one
like
day,
3
one
hours.
single.
Like 3
Yeah.
hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
And that
didn't- you didn't overthink it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
that's cool.
no. It,
Yeah, yeah.
it was. I don't know if it was a challenge or it was like a hey, let's write a song while we're on the road.
Yeah. We
Once we get
Oh,
back,
cool.
we'll
See
record
what we got.
because it'll
yeah,
be
yeah.
tight.
It was in like we toured in January and we recorded it in like March, so we already had it like in our system, you know. So yeah, it was real easy. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So when you guys go into record, do you have like the production already like fleshed out in your mind,
Like the goal that you want to
or
hit.
or do you like are you looking for a producer's like input or that might be
Kind of
a-
both.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
I'm
so
sure that's not like
okay,
a-
so
Yeah.
when we self-produce, obviously no. When we work with someone else as a producer, it depends on the producer we're working with.
Uh-huh.
The most recent one that we just recorded with, he
Wanacott?
Wanacott.
Yeah.
Wanacott.
Yeah.
His idea was, let's take 2 songs and make something and then see, shop it around, see who wants it, see what it could be good for.
Okay.
And I said, great, you're speaking my language. That's good. You're back.
Shout out Daniel Wanacott. We love you, buddy.
Pause. Remember how I said earlier playing acoustic guitar and then just strumming through Love on the Brain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a band at the end of the hall that
Uh-huh.
sounds super drunk, and there's a guy singing Love on the Brain.
Wow.
They're strumming through, like, must be love on the brain.
Love it.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
Sorry.
Crazy
Go ahead.
times. Yeah.
Shout out Gemini.
Shout out Gemini.
Uh,
Yep.
There's new neighbors already.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. Fuck.
That's why
Loving
the
the
Reds hasn't gone.
Should we
That's
down.
why
make
it's so
muffins
loud.
or something?
Yeah. We'll go. Let's go meet him after this. Yeah.
Welcome,
Gotta initiate
neighbor.
it. We gotta initiate him.
We should with a
Shotgun this beer now. Welcome to Gemini, bitch.
hazing.
It's more of a fraternity.
We like to do things a certain way.
Yeah. Will you be on our podcast? You tell me.
You gotta earn it.
We have it. Yeah. You gotta earn this.
Wanacott.
Yeah.
That was his idea. So he wanted some say in the songwriting.
Right.
In fact, a
A lot of arrangements.
The same thing happened. So we sent him everything that we had like partially recorded.
Because it starts as literally him mumbling into his phone.
Yeah.
It's literally him and a guitar going. A
lot of good songs
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah.
Same here.
So
dude.
it's nothing. Yeah. Right.
Here's what I've learned over time by working with so many different people is that I can come at them with the most perfect progressions, hooks, mixing. I could do a song my fucking self, and I've done it so many times, but that's not actually what's perfect. What's
Right.
perfect is when it comes through so many ears that you trust,
Yeah.
enjoy and
Yeah.
love, and share
For
like
sure.
different and good, all that shit.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then you come out with something that everyone likes and everyone wins.
Right.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
gets filtered through collaboration.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So instead
It's a
of
good thing.
writing,
Yeah.
instead of writing a whole thing, I've just learned to like just trust the people I'm working with and say,
Absolutely,
"Hey,
yeah.
is this inspiration even worth working on?
Right.
Does this attract you? If
Yeah.
not,
Yeah.
it's garbage.
Yeah. I hate it too. Yeah.
I got more.
Yeah.
We're good. I
If
got
not, it'll be
silly.
on your solo.
You're not too precious with it.
I think, too, what we learned also is just, like, stripping away.
Yeah.
There's so many
Lot of
times
subtraction.
when our egos are just, like, what we want to put in here. We want to, like, put 5,000 fucking licks.
Yeah.
And then they're just like, whoa, what's
Yeah.
the basis of the song?
What
Yeah.
serves the
Like,
song?
is this
Yeah,
song
yeah.
going to
Yeah.
even sound good if you just play chords?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we got to get to that point. And
Yeah.
then, like, you just find out that you much rather have it stripped down and just be powerful with just a little amount than have to have all this excess to make you feel like the song's taking you
Because there's
somewhere.
only 3 of us, right?
Yeah.
There's only
Yeah.
so much
so we're
guitar,
trying to
bass,
fill
and drums
a
can
lot
do.
of weird
Yeah, yeah.
room with
Yeah, yeah.
just what we got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's been a learning curve just on that because a lot of times, even though they strip your cymbals down
Yeah.
on that one song, it's almost like, oh, we see that.
Fine,
like,
if you think it'll work. Yeah.
You hear the song, you're like,
Yeah.
all right, it is pretty powerful by
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah.
But we could do it different or
Yeah.
a tune to something to make it
Also,
better.
fuck it. When we play live, I'm playing all the cymbals. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Well,
is
do
it
it
like
live.
more of a tom beat or something, or like?
I just so it's really loud shakers in the choruses. Like the shakers are fucking
okay. So that-
cranked.
that
yeah.
gives the top
That's
end.
the top end,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So it's just cranked fucking shakers instead.
I don't know if Filmspeed has existed without a tambourine.
That's that
Track.
every single
And-
song.
Yeah, every song has
Yeah,
a tambourine.
yeah.
Bells, tambourine.
No one goes
Yeah,
home.
yeah.
No
Well, you
one
guys
goes
are
home with
three-piece,
no
so it
tambourine.
makes
You
sense.
need it.
Like,
Yeah. Got to
Yeah.
give it some texture.
And I
Yeah.
think
That's because
it-
we're all keyboards and
Just-
fucking
it
backing
lifts.
tracks.
Yeah.
No one goes home had a. We
You guys
all
had
had
tracks.
in-ear monitors. It was
Okay.
track starts, 8 beats. You better keep
better be
going.
there. Yeah.
Do you guys perform with backing?
my
Not
beer.
anymore. Not with this
Finish my
one.
beer.
Well, I would love to.
Oh, you like doing it?
Yeah, I love it because I feel like it's like embarking on a boat. You know, your boat leaves at 8:30, right?
Yeah.
As soon as 8:30 hits, you're going.
Yeah,
So like, I
okay.
feel like, all right, ship's on sail. We're going to be on this course no matter what. I don't have to worry about if I want to fall out or not,
Yeah.
or if he's speeding up, or the energy gets so good. Because a lot of the time
Yeah.
it's we speed up together because it's just like things are getting fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Energy starts going, crowd starts going, and you're just like, all right, well, this song is 13 beats per minute, too fast.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, Craig's going like, you just feel bad for Craig.
Oh my
Like,
God.
He's rapping the
well,
melody at this
I
point.
hope
yeah.
your solo sounds good.
Do you guys play with the click live?
No.
Yeah,
We
we
did
don't
it
even-
for one song that we had. He hates it.
Backing
I wouldn't
track.
mind it just because of what it can do to our sound live, but like I get that there's something lost in keeping it super mechanical.
Yeah, talk to Zeppelin about it, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
exactly,
I love how like
Yep,
you
you're
can
right.
have a live tempo and have it be
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
At least a little bit different based on what you're feeling at that moment.
I'm with you.
But he practices to one so that it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
too crazy of a difference from the recording.
Ideally,
Such a
try to
Mars
be-
Volta thing to say.
I try to be consistent, but like
I try. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I agree with you 100%. I'm like philosophically, I'm with you 100%. I never want to play with a click ever. But at the same time, when you see a band that's clearly on a click
Oh, yeah, for
and
sure.
they
It
just
feels
fucking
great
they
sometimes.
enter a song without counting it off and they're just like 1, 2, 3, 4, fuck they're
Yeah,
in.
yeah. No, I
It's
agree.
so
It's like-
good.
they have,
It's
like,
so
God, like,
good.
ability
Completely
of time.
satisfying.
Yeah.
It's like watching
It's
that.
so good.
Yeah.
Like
It's
the
like
Hives, like fucking the Hives all day.
Yeah.
Those guys are so on a click that
Oh,
it's
okay.
just like
tick
one-
tick boom,
yeah.
or is it?
yeah,
And then they just chill there
That's cool. Yeah.
for
Yeah.
like
a minute,
3 minutes or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
yeah.
and then yeah,
Oh wow.
it's so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I mean, philosophically, I'm with you, man. I
Yeah.
don't want to play with a click. I just
I
don't.
don't know. I
Do you
feel like I
play
get
live
both
with-
arguments.
No, we don't. We
Yeah.
don't. Yeah.
have you ever played with live with clicks?
I
Not
have.
for the whole
I have
set.
before.
Like a song, yeah. Because we had backing tracks.
Like
but
a song or
Okay.
two. Yeah.
Years. Yeah, we were doing years on a click in ears
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
because of the tracks.
Yeah,
Tracks
yeah.
I
are
think it
coming from a
depends on the
laptop.
song, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I prefer
does.
it though, to be honest with you, because
Yeah.
if
I'm
you
sure
want
as a singer.
if
for
you
sure.
want to adjust, yes, because if you want to adjust things live, you can. You can be like, this song is super high energy, let's keep it, but this song is a little slower and it's right in the set list, so
Oh, I
let's
see what you're
knock
saying.
it up like
Yeah,
3
yeah.
to 4.
The
Yeah,
live
yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
version.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's the live version,
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
and it has
Because
some
you
more.
naturally do that anyway.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
weird.
yeah,
I
exactly.
think
That's smart.
I get both
yeah.
arguments, and I feel
Yeah.
like it's a song by song basis.
It kind of is.
It's
It
a
kind of
safety
is.
net for
It is a
safety
for
net.
musicians that are really just well rehearsed.
Yeah.
Because if you're shitty, you're not going to be going
You
to
can't
click,
play
no
on a
matter
click
what you do.
anyway. Yeah, yeah.
But
The
if you're
click will
super
hurt you,
rehearsed
yeah,
and
yeah.
this is like second nature, then what you get the more freedom to do is to know where your parts are going to be all the time.
Yeah.
So you can focus on other things like singing and doing backups.
You have a
and shit.
perfect
Yeah.
backbone to fall
Like
back.
Yeah.
for me,
Yeah.
I guess ideally, like you'd practice to the click and get it down really tight,
Hmm.
and then just like naturally play it at that tempo, maybe a little bit ahead. Or a little
You know
bit
what I'm
behind.
realizing?
This is the most music we've talked about
It
on
is.
the
You guys-
podcast.
I'm
ever.
loving it. I'm so
Yeah, me
happy. I'm
too.
so very happy. Radiohead does it on a song by song basis.
Yeah, I can see that.
Radiohead doesn't play with the click on some songs.
No way.
No, I guarantee you
He's
they're
just
not.
that good.
I guarantee you they're not. For every song, they do on some. Obviously, they have to. But
Muse is on a click.
Muse is on.
Oh,
it.
Oh yeah.
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 Muse is on
They
it.
have to
There
be.
you go,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Muse is easily on the click. Radiohead
Yeah.
is for some songs. Radiohead is for some songs.
We know Muse is on a click because
Yeah.
what they do is they finish the song and then they
start
jam
another
out-
song.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
they jam out for like 3 minutes after the song.
Yeah, yeah.
They literally finish like Hysteria,
Yeah,
and they'll be
yeah.
like, "All right, fuck the click now."
Yeah, yeah.
Spit it. Like, "Let me play this
Freedom.
shit."
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's kind of what I mean. Like every musician needs to have that skill,
Yes.
and
Yes.
I think
Yeah,
it's fun.
drummers.
I think it's fun to be able to break that tastefully if you can, which
Yes.
might not
It's
always
definitely
Oh, yeah,
a personal
yeah.
preference. There's
Yeah.
drummers out there that have never seen a click in their life and
Yeah.
are better than all of us have ever
Yeah,
been
yeah, yeah.
put together.
Yeah, yeah.
But
because I
if
think
you like
feel
it,
is more important.
Yeah, it's a feeling. It's
but,
a feeling. Yeah.
But for if
That's
you're not
speaking
that,
as a songwriter.
But if you're
I
not
think
that-
I think that's why you're sensitive to that. Listening to your things, like there's whole intros where, as a drummer, you're literally just hitting rims
oh yeah,
for like 15 seconds.
yeah,
Like, and there was still an intro of the song.
Yeah.
So your drums don't come in until
yeah.
45,
Yeah, yeah.
right? That's when there's a fill and then you're in.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess I like the like
Song-centric.
If you
Yeah,
can
pacing.
intuit the tempo.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a good musician can have really good timing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I think it depends on
I mean-
like, how good of a musician you are.
Yeah, yeah. You should always practice with a click.
Yeah.
There was a few songs, at least in the recent last like 2-ish, 3-ish years, that I don't know, but I drew a lot of similarities to like a Young the Giant type
Of our
sound
song?
as well.
Oh, okay.
Not in the
Sure.
spacey stuff that they did later, but obviously
Yeah,
the
yeah.
initial Beach
Pop
Boysy,
songs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beach
Oh,
Boys.
yeah.
Beach
Okay.
Boysies
I can see
type
that.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that band. No, I didn't. We used to play with
You
Great.
made this
the
awkward
Jakes.
The
back in
Jakes.
the day.
You guys
Yeah.
have
So did we. It was around the same time.
Yeah,
It was
The
around
Jakes,
the
yeah.
same time.
We played with them at Chain one time. Did you guys?
We
Were
were
you
probably
guys
all on the
all
same
three on
show.
the
we may have been on the same
Dude,
show.
Yeah.
we didn't. We like had a bad experience with together.
The Jakes?
Yeah, we clashed the first time we met the
What?
Jakes,
Oh.
which was so funny because then you find out they turned to Young the Giant. I'm like,
Yeah.
those guys hated us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think we were too loud or something. We went over our time, and then our fans all left when they went on stage. And they like talk shit on us to Chain Reaction.
Damn, that's
And then we started talking shit on them, and then here
That's
we are.
fun. I didn't know you guys had beef. That's fun.
Yeah.
the wrath of the Jake.
Dude, we used to ride around with a big old van with our symbol. on
Not
the
shit
side of
talking
it.
on their music, by the way. Their
Yeah.
music is incredible.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
But yeah.
I don't know if the Jakes music's
Oh, the Jakes.
incredible.
Yeah, fuck
But
the Jakes.
Young the Giant,
Young the Giant. Good band.
amaze.
Yeah.
they're so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we
Fuck the Jakes.
our,
Fuck the Jakes.
our fans would just follow us everywhere, and I think what happened.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
Hate,
Yeah.
Matt
So,
Damon.
did you guys move out here from Detroit to pursue music?
Did you guys do it together? So you guys
Mhm.
are like childhood buddies.
You guys are
Yeah.
kind of like us.
Yeah, like when
Sort of. Yeah.
Thank
that's
God.
good to know.
some might say.
Sometimes we share
Only
DNA.
by choice.
Yeah.
Every now and then on a New Year's.
Consensual.
But he was when I was in high school, Craig was in like a band that I liked, and then I created a band, and then we played together, and then it was just like, well, my band sucks, and his band broke up, and then he made another one, was like, hey, I need a bassist. I was like, I'll fucking play bass,
Awesome.
and then we just kept going, and then
Yeah.
it's just been
You
that
just moved
since.
out here
It's
together?
Yeah.
really good to have that like person
That's
you can
cool.
rely on.
Yo,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I've never thought about being in another band because I just don't want to start another relationship
Dude,
with
like,
anyone.
yeah,
If this doesn't work,
It's a marriage,
I'm fucking
dude.
done. I'm
It's
over
a
this.
marriage.
It's
Yeah.
worse than
That's
dating.
Yeah, I don't.
It's worse.
I don't
Oh,
wanna
it's way worse.
Yeah.
Dating is so much easier than
Oh,
this.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, because music's
Yeah, yeah.
got like
Yeah.
even when we first started, just like ego's so fucking weird.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah,
with like
absolutely.
dudes, and then
Yeah.
it just takes a while just to like, what the fuck are we even talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are we being like that? And
You
then
have to
just
walk
getting over
on
that.
eggshells. For
That's
a
what I
while.
think probably works
Honeymoon
well for you guys
period,
being
yeah.
brothers too. Is that
Yeah.
like you've already had that ego problem.
Oh yeah, we've punched
Throughout-
each other. Like
Yeah,
we,
Of course.
throughout, like puberty and shit before you
Punch him
even
after
started.
this.
we have a fight. But
Yeah.
We
We're
just get
fighting right
we
now.
get it out of the way.
We
Yeah.
came together just for
And then we're
this.
good for the rest of the month.
As soon as the cameras are off. Yeah.
This is us not talking to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Notice we're not looking. We're just looking at you the whole time.
it's about respect.
Or the camera. Yeah.
Oh, he's got this.
Oh, he's gonna say
I don't wanna
Travis
go there.
Barker.
You
or some
don't
shit.
wanna-
Yeah, you've done this interview before, right? You know this interview question.
Just
Yeah.
Yeah. exciting.
It really
Yeah.
works for writing though too. It's because like I know
Absolutely.
where he's going or where he's
Yeah.
gonna be, or
Yeah.
I'll
Friendship.
think of something
Yeah.
like maybe doing this on the guitar. Like
Yeah.
that's something
Yeah.
you would
And
probably
there's
do in
no
my
shortcut
mind
to that,
about
you
this.
know?
Or he'll be
No,
like,
it's
hey,
just
dude,
time.
this
Yeah.
bass part is sick. I think you want to play this. I'm like,
That's cool.
yeah,
I
dude,
didn't know
that's
that
a
about you
fucking
guys.
sick.
Like that's almost
yeah.
trippier to me than like because like we've been twins and like just always been together.
Yeah.
But like the fact that you guys like
I met these
Both-
guys on Facebook, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just made
yeah.
a conscious decision like let's
Yeah.
pursue the same thing
Yeah.
No, but to have like
thousands of miles away from where we
I
grew
mean,
up.
we
Yeah, yeah.
totaled his car on the way out.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
fun.
shit.
When you say we, you mean me.
Yeah. Was it?
I was driving
I
his
know.
car.
You were driving Nick's
Oh,
car.
shit.
Yeah.
I was driving his car.
Wait, total?
Okay,
Wait,
it's a
yeah.
long ass story. It's fine.
We're here now, dude. We're here
Just
now.
Easy summation.
Okay.
Torrential downpours moving out here.
Yeah.
It was my car, which was like a 2-door Alero.
Yeah.
And then there was
What
a
state was this?
St. Louis.
Okay.
There was a van, like a big old rape van, the white rape van.
Yeah.
And then a U-Haul behind it with our shit.
Did you guys hydroplane?
Torrential downpour. We get on the freeway, you have to yield. Well,
Yeah.
Craig yielded, and John couldn't stop, and just put my rear end into the back. So
Into
then
the trailer?
I got my money from the insurance.
My high
quick.
school sweetheart was in the back seat. Glass just rains upon her.
She flies to the front seat.
Yeah, the
Oh
trunk
my
is the
God.
trunk is in the back seat.
Yeah.
Is she
I used
still
to do
alive?
custom fiberglass like.
She's doing great. Shout out
sound and
Nicole
shit.
New. She's singing.
Yeah,
jazz.
she's killing
Shout out
it.
Nicole New.
Singing jazz in Detroit, doing awesome.
Hell
Shout out
yeah.
Nicole New.
Got my insurance money, bought my dream car, my Eleanor, which is a Mitsubishi 3000 GT VR4. Within 36 miles, it blew. There's no lemon law in St. Louis. I then was just like, fuck everyone. I just flew to California.
Oh shit.
They were like driving. I'm
And
like,
what year was this?
2005 or 6?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with someone that I really don't.
And then you
Talk to
came out
anymore.
at the same time, like to California.
Yeah, it was literally the drive out. So we're
Oh,
all
wow.
driving out. We stopped
Yeah, it was the same
because
trip.
it was raining. So we're just like, fuck,
Yeah.
dude, it's torrential
So
downpour.
you almost didn't leave.
Yeah.
You'd only made it to St. Louis.
The band
I
was
made it-
the band was
it's like
called
10 hours
The
from
band was
Michigan.
called No One Goes Home.
And I was not going fucking home, dude.
No one leaves
Oh,
home.
okay.
We
How poetic. I like
we
that.
said we're leaving here.
Yeah.
We're leaving and
Yeah,
we're not
no
coming
one's
back.
going
and we're
home,
not
dude.
stopping in St. Louis. Yeah.
And then he still flew out. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I will not. I will avoid misery
How
for
old
the
were
rest
you
of
guys
my
when
life.
you drove away from
I was
home?
19.
Oh
I was,
shit.
I was 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we stole our drummer because he was a year younger than us. So we waited till he graduated high school, and then his parents are super just wealthy Republicans,
Super white.
and
Yeah.
super white, and
Yeah.
we just stole their son. Just like, we're going to California. Yeah,
We're turning him to a
I tell my
musician.
parents are super proud. His mom goes, "That's nice," and they're like, "You're never allowed back here again." And they cut him off.
His childhood home had 7 bathrooms. Mine had 1.
His
Yeah.
basement in his house.
Did
his
Johnny
parents'
Z get
house-
excommunicated?
Yeah, for a while.
Oh, for a while.
Until,
Yeah.
until we opened that business,
Yeah,
it all
yeah.
came back. But his basement
know.
was as big as
Oh,
like our
I never
parents'
knew
layouts.
this. I'm learning
Because
more.
there'd be
Yeah.
like
Okay.
a gym, a practice room,
hell?
a kitchen, a bar,
Yeah.
a living room,
God.
2 bathrooms, a whole like
Land
all-
is cheap
all
outside
on-
of California.
yes, dude,
Yeah.
super cheap.
Yeah.
And then plus just like they came from nothing. Like his dad made a CPA company or partnered in a CPA company and then started owning it. It's like he just worked his ass off
Yeah.
and just
He's a
started making
fucking-
fucking money.
he's
And you
a-
don't need tons of money to be prosperous in Michigan, but he's now super
Wow.
up there.
Johnny Z's an astrophysicist, guys.
Dude, yeah.
He's the next Brian May,
I mean,
apparently. Yeah.
Johnny is a
Yeah.
fucking brilliant dude. He's also a weird ass drummer like you guys.
Stuart Copeland, like you said. I mean,
That's crazy.
Oh,
as soon
yeah.
as okay, I didn't know Johnny Z very well, but when you said Stuart Copeland to me after I
Yeah.
met him once, I was like, makes
John's
so much
that
sense.
drummer
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
like
yeah.
you'll
Yeah.
like walk into a room and you know
Yeah.
he's a drummer because he's like this.
Oh, okay.
He just like is
Okay.
bouncing.
You
just
give
like,
it away.
yeah.
Fidgety.
He's got boat shoes on,
Fidgety.
nice slacks, a button up, and he's like
yeah.
in the corner.
It's a real thing, dude.
Yeah,
I
is
think
real.
it's.
Are you
really-
a fidgety guy? Do you fidget a lot?
I used to be.
He's way calm.
I've mellowed out.
You
a
fidgeted
bunch.
way
I
more.
fidget a ton. Yeah.
I think it's
I'm
a drummer. Well, I think
It's a-
it's
it is a
It's a
drummer thing.
musician
If
thing.
you think about
But drummers
but
especially,
drummers
yeah.
especially.
if I'm
Yeah, yeah.
thinking about like the
I used to
6
do that in like middle school.
like it's like it'll happen, but
You know, when you think about the 6 roll guy, you know that
Right?
normal thought that we all have.
anyway.
If the universe is ever expanding, there's nothing we can do about it.
Are we about to talk about entropy and
Welcome to the Star Talk.
Welcome to the deep portion of the conversation. Yeah, yeah.
No, I was just gonna say
After
though, I think
hours.
it's
After
really
hours.
awesome how similar to us, you guys have like really been committed to music like most of your lives. You guys moved out here
Yeah.
for it, and like it's just really, I think it's really awesome.
So-
Like
Sorry, yeah.
a lot of people will form a band for a few years, have that like fizzle out, and then give up. But like,
Yeah,
Music matters, man.
Oh yeah, I judge the shit out of people all the time. Yeah, I'm a horrible person.
that's what he's writing in his book.
I'm
Which
just like-
was my
I'm like,
point. Thank you.
They're never gonna make it. They're not really committed, and they all suck. so
Music
then-
matters. I have 2 musicians for parents. We haven't
Yeah.
talked about your parents yet. You said you mentioned your dad when you were talking about guitar. Is
Yeah.
your dad play too?
He
or?
plays guitar. He's
Okay.
actually has a really good songwriter instinct.
He actually
there
is
you go.
Carlos Santana.
Yeah, yeah.
Ever heard of him? Yeah, he changed our last name to Peterson so we could
So we could escape.
assimilate a little
you
bit.
didn't,
better.
you didn't
because
want
of
to be,
America.
I don't want to live in my
know.
dad's shadow.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm this.
Yeah. But yeah, he's always
I'm
here
never doing
for
LSD,
midnight.
Dad.
No, yeah. So my mom is. She grew up in Mexico City. She's a
Okay.
Mexican immigrant.
My mom
became-
as well.
Yeah. Oh.
Really?
Same
Original, bro. Original.
Don't talk about my mom.
So she was an immigrant from Mexico. They met in San Diego.
Okay.
My dad had gotten out of the Navy. He's a white guy from Nebraska.
Fuck
He's
yes.
just he's always just like had like musical instincts and stuff, and never really like he kind of pursued it, but not like in the way that we are.
Yeah.
And like he
wrote songs and would record on like a 4-track
Yeah.
recorder. Like,
Tascam.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
great.
So-
My dad always played guitar. He slipped
Yeah.
off a ladder and ripped his ring finger off.
Oh,
Mm.
what?
And then had to have it like put back on from his like stomach skin graft,
Oh,
so he
okay.
never could play like good. But he always loved fucking playing guitar. That's where I
Yeah,
got it
that's
from.
crazy.
He just would always play at a purple Stratocaster my whole life.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
never wrote
definitely
songs though.
parental influences on
Yeah.
people.
Okay, did they ever push you, or was it just kind of something you gravitated towards, or
Okay, so we showed interest really young, right?
okay?
And so
They made
bought
us
us.
commit to it.
They bought us a bunch of
That's good.
equipment
Yeah.
at like 9, because our first show was at
Like
9.
you
right?
little fuckers, I spent this money. You better make this
So,
work.
like if you're gonna do this, you need to actually do this.
Right,
We're
right.
not just gonna buy you actual good stuff
Yeah.
for you to not use it.
Right.
And so we were never pressured to like continue doing music. We were like, if we're gonna get you stuff, my dad was like our manager and like would give us like shows and like
Manager.
yeah. And
Dadager.
so we'd
Absolutely.
play around in Burlington. And
Okay.
he's like, okay, you need to practice. If we're going to perform, you need to practice. So the pressure was never like, it was always contingent on if you want to do this, do it right. It was never like,
it was take it seriously more than like you have to do this.
it was never
Yeah.
him living
That's awesome.
vicariously
That's
through
fantastic.
us.
Yeah.
It was like, do it right
Yeah.
or don't do it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like you have to do this because this is my dream and I can't do it because I'm
Sure.
a dad now or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't play. Don't use
Yeah.
your goddamn Hot Wheels on my guitar, dude.
It's not
It's a
dance
guitar.
moms.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not beauty pageant moms. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That's awesome. That's so fantastic. That's basically where I come from too. Is like both my parents are musicians, and
Okay.
and it's
Wait.
just like
Both your parents are fucking professors.
both my parents are doctors of
For
music.
Oh, really?
UCI.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow.
They both have PhDs.
Know that.
Yeah,
They do
everyone knows this. This is
I
about
didn't know
them.
that.
This is about them, you guys. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
his
both my-
mom's awesome. His dad is an even more.
Yeah, my dad's a
badass.
UCI professor.
like
Yeah.
insane.
They're
He
both
travels
PhDs.
around.
Yeah.
He travels around the
music?
fucking
In music,
world.
in
That's
music.
awesome.
Yeah. So I come from that background. My grandpa. Okay, I don't
So
know
you
if
had
I've
to
said this on the podcast before.
Have you?
I don't know if I have.
Yes.
My grandpa, I might have. My grandpa on my mom's side in Korea was a super famous songwriter. Like
Okay.
to the point where his songs, my grandpa's songs, are ringtones. They're
Oh.
like they make MIDI versions of my grandpa's songs.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So my grandma still lives on royalties. That's how my grandma is still alive. My grandpa's dead, but my
That's awesome.
yeah.
That
My
is
grandma
cool.
still survives on
That's
royalties.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's
I wanna
kind
crack
of
a
the
joke.
dream.
Yeah.
Do they live in the States or?
No, my grandma's still in Korea.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oliver,
What?
was this when North Korea still owned South Korea?
Yes. Well, no, it's even before, dude. It's fucking wartime, right?
Whoa.
So this is
Yeah,
what
this is like a
Japan.
joke.
This is no.
You're getting too
I
real.
know.
You're
I'm
getting
getting
too
real.
real. Are we
This
gonna
is when
talk
Japan owned Korea.
geopolitics?
God
I
damn
want
it.
to hear this.
Yeah, this is when Japan was
Oh,
occupying.
Japan.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
crazy.
Yeah. My grandpa
yeah.
wrote like wartime songs and like fucking
Yeah,
oldies like
Oliver
crooner shit.
last
About
time
an
he was,
influence. Yeah.
he was in Korea. He
Like
was
a year
at
ago.
a vinyl shop and found a
Yeah,
vinyl
I found a
with his
vinyl with my
grandpa's
I bought
fucking
I
song
bought a
on it.
record with my
That's
grandpa's
so
songs
rad.
on it. Yeah.
That's surreal. That's
I was in Korea. I grew up going to Korea. I'm half Korean. My mom was born there. Yeah. So yeah, I went there like a year ago. I found a record with my grandpa's songs on it.
way.
And
That's
I was
awesome.
talking, my mom was with me
Yeah.
obviously, and she's like, yeah, I know that's like on the cover. She's like, yeah, I know that singer. I met that singer. I was
Yeah.
like,
This song's about me.
yeah, right? Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Yeah. So I'm famous in Korea is what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm fucking famous.
It's a
Yeah.
long-winded way of saying it.
If I ever go to Korea, I'm a celebrity. Basically. Yeah.
Yeah, but your last name is Dobry,
You're
so
right.
they're like, shame, shame
Yeah.
on your blood.
Yeah.
Talk about
Excommunicated.
whitewash.
Yeah.
We met his grandpa. He's like Scottish. Is that what it was?
Polish.
Polish.
Yeah. On my
Dude,
dad's side.
Pure,
Pure
pure Polish.
Yeah.
Your dad's white.
My dad is from Iowa.
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
So we have a white
Dude.
dad from the
There you go.
Midwest.
Yeah, white dad,
and then
Mexican
an
mom.
immigrant
Yeah.
mother.
Yeah. So Vermont.
So we're all
We're
American.
fucking soul brothers. Yeah. We're fucking soul brothers now, dude. Yeah.
And you mean that soul spelled how?
SEOUL.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's,
Yeah. You guys are
that's
Korean, right? You guys.
We get it.
Did I say
Anyway,
Mexico
enough about me.
City?
Fuck. I talk about
Yeah.
me too much.
crazy.
Yeah. They did ask.
didn't
They
know.
did
I
ask.
wanna know.
Yeah.
we
It's-
don't know that much about you guys.
I know. Fuck.
Yeah.
How many shows have we played together, guys?
At
We
least
played a few.
74 now.
Like at least 3 that I know of.
Okay.
3 of us, 3.
But you guys
Yeah.
apparently
Yeah,
go
I'm
fucking
not
way.
sure
4
exactly.
of us.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Maybe
probably
5.
more.
There are 5 people in this
I
room.
don't know.
But
I definitely,
been a good
you
ride.
guys look familiar even before I saw you in the Filmspeed thing. So
Okay.
yeah. So
definitely said to Craig, I
apparently
was
we
like,
go
"Do
way
we know
back,
this?"
but we
Well,
also
this is-
don't
we
talk.
played-
We also don't talk about this shit. So yeah.
We played
Yeah.
the OC Fair with you guys like 4 or 5 years ago.
Fuck.
And I remember, like, I
Oh,
remember.
the sweat tent.
Yeah, it was awful.
Fuck that
Yeah.
stage,
Yeah.
dude.
It's the first year OC Fair is not
Yeah, like
happening
every
since
year
World War
I am
II.
dehydrated.
Since World War II.
How crazy is that?
Holy
insane.
fuck.
That just shows like the magnitude of
Dude,
the situation.
I don't
Crazy.
mean to be mean, but I don't want to do that anymore. to have to park
Well, we all get what
off-site
we want
and
now.
cart your shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that
Dude,
anymore.
that was crazy. Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about you.
No.
They're just like, oh, thanks for filling my time slot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a good day. And the
Yeah,
whole time you're like, please, sir.
It was always
may I have
cool.
another, sir? Please.
Will you listen to my chorus?
It was
Yeah,
always
dude.
cooler having played the OC Fair than it was like the experience
of the show.
of
Oh,
the
yeah.
show. Yeah.
The accolade's better than doing it.
Yeah.
The schedule on that
It's
thing
like a degree.
sucked. I think we did it like 4 years in a row or some shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
We did
We've
4
done it like the last 8 years in a row.
dude.
If the schedule is just like you run in, you're like, wham, bam, I'm sweaty and I'm tired. And that was only like 3 hours.
Didn't we double header one of those days? We played 2 sets one day.
Yes, and that, we played there, and then we played at the
Timeless, right?
brewery.
Yeah, Timeless.
for
yeah.
like 4 more hours after that.
we
After
double headed
doing all
an
that
OC
shit.
Fair set once because that was like the second year we did it or something. Because money.
Yeah, money. Because
But yeah.
we're whores.
yeah.
We are
Because
whores.
Timeless Pints pays us more than OC Fair doesn't pay.
music pays so much.
Yeah, because we're so famous.
Yeah.
Because we're so
Well, I mean,
famous.
breweries
$100
actually
dollars.
Take care of you a little bit, which is nice.
Yeah, and the people at that brewery, if you guys ever get a chance,
Timeless
hit up
Pints.
Timeless
Yeah,
Pints.
Shout out those guys. Do you
Where's
know
that
that?
at? No,
we've never been
Okay.
there.
It's
Yeah,
in
I would love
Lakewood
to.
off of Cherry North.
Oh,
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
Lakewood.
It's kind of tucked behind the airport. Correct, this thing sucks. It's tucked behind the airport.
That's all his fault.
And it's not like ghetto over that area, which
Yeah.
is nice. But they pay you a decent amount of money, but the people there really fucking love music.
Yeah.
Oh,
So when
cool.
you're there, like, the place gets so fucking loud, you like think you're at a fucking
Yeah, we
giant,
get really loud.
giant-
Too loud. Too
you're
loud.
at a giant venue, but everyone's just having a good time. Everyone,
Awesome.
the money flows and the beer flows,
They're nice people.
which is nice.
The
And
beer
yeah.
flows, I like
the
that.
best part about that place is we've accrued the most opportunities from that venue out of
It's true.
anything we've ever done.
It's true.
Like as far as weddings
Yeah.
to
Weddings,
to private
house
parties,
shows,
dude.
yeah.
Okay.
New Year,
Shout out Gilmore's and Bakers. Shout out to
like
subscribe to us
we-
on Patreon. Ah!
we have this group of friends that like hires me to cook extravagant dinners and then just
Oh, yeah, get
have
into
all
cooking. I
these
need to
guys
pee.
come and we just eat.
Yeah.
Or we
yeah, we were talking
play
about
their,
cooking before.
we
How we're
play
all
their-
foodies.
Yeah, dude. We
And
play their
chefs.
house for Halloween, where their wife like
Sure.
does 200 Jello shots. They have a taco
Jeez.
guy. They have like a
Hold it
bunch.
down.
They go insane, dude. But
Yeah.
things like that is like those little
Big
opportunities are
parties.
the best. That's like what kind of
Yeah.
feels good
What-
about doing music.
I think it's pot.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
So it's red. Just hold down for a while. Yeah.
You gotta hold it
no,
longer.
yeah.
Oh.
It's a long. Okay, keep going. It's a long breath.
He's a new like.
It's a
pot
long
smoker.
Good. Good for you.
If you
Explore it
wanna
at your
rock
own
and roll.
pace.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
Oh, he
take
told me about.
anyone. Yeah.
You're talking about edibles. I'm gonna drop some off at their door.
Nice.
Yeah.
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 Explore it at your own pace.
Ding dong
It's,
ditch.
yeah. But it's
I-
it's
great
great.
as a musician.
It's great when you can. Tom. Shout out Tom. I
Tom?
was anti for my entire
Oh
life.
yeah, Tom Nakazi, Nakonecczny.
I gave middle fingers to all people. It's one of his good friends.
I didn't make a
another
song to
dude
remember his
from
last name.
Michigan. He lived with us for a while.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And I said, "No, I don't smoke weed." And he said, "Craig, how have you listened to the Beatles without having heard them the way they heard themselves?" And I said,
Oh shit.
Damn.
I
You
said
know what?
that's-
I've never done that actually.
"That's one of the best
I've
arguments."
never
answer
done
is
that.
really? Damn.
Yeah, and I'm a cocky asshole, and I was like,
Yeah, he was super dickhead.
"That's a bulletproof answer,
That
sir."
is a good
Yeah.
no.
I-
but, like, he's
accept the
talking
challenge.
into an experience that would change your life. So.
And it did, and since,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to get into that story again, but
No,
since,
I also don't want to indulge in any of those stories.
I
as well.
guarantee my first foray into weed is a nightmare that you will never experience.
Yeah.
But I turned out great, and I haven't looked back, and it's been a pleasant
My brain
experience.
And
went
we'll
to,
tell you
my
off
brain
air.
went to drug cartel when he said that. I was like, wait, what did you go through? I'm sorry. I've been watching
I'm
Breaking Bad
wanted.
again.
We'll keep it a mystery. Maybe.
I'm wanted in
He's
83
better now.
countries.
We had to move from Detroit with the help of the FBI.
I can clean a desert eagle with my eyes closed.
Yeah. This is an after-hours discussion.
In
Yeah.
Canada, I'm shoot on sight. And they don't even do that.
And they don't have guns.
They make an exception.
They have
All of
shoot
them.
on ice. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the top 10. They just make an exception for me.
That's funny.
So
Real quick, you guys were
yeah.
talking about Stuart Copeland.
I love this.
We left out that we were used to be managed by his brother.
Let's go. How was that
Frank
guy?
Copeland.
Also,
Jed
Stuart Copeland. No.
Copeland.
Frank
Steven?
Coppola.
Mike?
Ian Copeland. So right
Yeah.
before
Ian
we got
Copeland.
signed,
Ian.
which is kind of how we met the guy who signed us, the French guy that we talked about.
Okay.
So we were 14 playing
We-
at a rib joint in Beverly Hills, and this guy's just walking by.
A rib joint?
Yeah, it's like a barbecue place.
Fuck yes,
yeah.
dude.
And so we were really fucking young, and then he just comes in. It's like we thought, like, oh hey, this is like really excited older guy just like talking about like music and stuff. And he used to be the police, the booking agent for the police.
Nice.
Holy shit.
And he discovered all these bands and
Oh.
stuff,
Yeah, you used to work with like REM,
REM and
um,
stuff.
Cool.
a
Yes.
bunch
Yeah.
of bands. Like it was really random.
Yeah, and he looked like the biggest stoner and whatever. like rest in peace. He passed away when when we were 17. But like he introduced us to everyone who would eventually like sign us, and so like we left that part
That's
out. But,
awesome.
like, his
Yeah.
brother is Stuart Copeland. and
Fuck.
he was
Stuart
a
Copeland's
booking
the man.
agent.
Stuart actually came to watch us record one
Stuart,
day.
nice.
Yeah.
Do you guys watch the show Letterkenny? Do you know about that show?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's a Canadian.
It's a Canadian TV show.
and one of the guys in it's named Stuart.
Oh,
yeah.
Crazy thing. You guys don't know Chris Dodson, but
Yeah.
he's our booking agent. He also runs U-Haul. The guy from the guitarist from Pearl Jam
Yeah.
comes through. Chris hooked him
Mike
up
McCready.
and got Mike McCready got Mike a bunch of shit to come down and
Okay.
like fulfilled all of his reservations. Mike came in yesterday
Oh shit.
with the new album signed
Whoa.
by everyone. Thank you, Chris, for helping us get all of our
Hell
shit
yeah.
back
Shout
then.
out Pearl Jam.
It's
Holy
like
shit.
it's like a
That's
big
amazing.
giant foil CD pack with
Yeah.
like all the pages and the CD in the back.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Chris was like,
Our guitarist
Yeah.
Anthony loves Pearl Jam.
Dude.
That's like,
Oh, yeah.
loves.
Pearl Jam's incredible.
Yeah.
yeah.
Shout out Pearl
I mean,
Jam. They're watching.
fuck
You know they're
yeah.
watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
McCready all day.
Yeah. Mike McCready.
Definitely
Yeah,
one
yeah.
of the top underrated guitarists.
He's
just
insane.
because he's
Yeah.
not a front.
He's not a
man
shredder.
Guitar. Yeah, he's not
But
a
he can shred. He just
The
does.
theme
yeah.
of this show is not being a shredder.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
can just
No,
agree
I
to
feel
that.
like no one in this room is a shredder.
As a
right? Yeah.
guitarist and songwriter,
Yeah.
Yellow Ledbetter by
Mhm.
Pearl Jam is a perfect song.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
That the guitar music, the
Yeah.
music it makes, the song structure, the vibe, the feel, and the fucking guitar solo. if Eddie Vedder goes, "Make me cry," and then Mike McCready comes in with this nastiest solo you've ever heard.
Yeah.
Please,
Okay, gotta hear it
anyone,
again.
yeah, just
Yeah.
play it at any point.
I don't remember this, but I gotta hear it.
Yeah,
I want to hear the
It's-
nasties.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Sing the guitar solo for us,
Okay,
Craig.
go ahead.
Go.
Okay, well, the song.
Here's 2 mics.
Yeah, now I'm in stereo.
For the
Okay,
room.
so it's on a Stratocaster, obviously, and the song it goes.
Super melodic,
He's on a Stratocaster. Boom, and he's doing chords. And that's the chord progression.
Just play these chords.
The solo melts your face. So listen to the song.
Okay.
But Pearl Jam and McCready
Pearl Jam
and
is a good band.
guitarists and
Yeah.
songwriting all day.
you say it right for me though?
Yellow Ledbetter, Mike McCready, Pearl Jam.
You gotta roll the R
I
extravagantly.
can't.
I have a random question for you guys. Do
Okay.
you guys have a favorite stand-up comedian?
Whoa.
Oh God.
This is going to get into a quite
Yeah,
a
I'm glad
terror.
you asked. Yeah, no,
Can
this
you
will
Go
be.
back to Seinfeld.
Can you answer that question first, and then we'll go
Yeah,
into
yeah,
a
yeah.
whole
You
nother,
guys are the
like,
guests.
30
We do
minutes.
have answers.
Can-
We do
can
have
I
answers. Yeah.
Answer,
Are we just saying, like,
several?
Yeah, yeah.
Just
Oh,
all
we all love
time?
comedy.
all time and then modern.
Hold on, I asked because I get the vibe that you guys
Yeah, yeah.
appreciate comedy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
all
Is-
time and then modern.
What I want to know: crowd work or
Crowd work.
just act?
Favorite comedians. Go.
I would say
Yeah,
content,
you guys
but,
first. You guys first.
Okay.
You go first. I don't know.
Oh shit! Now there's a bunch.
You asked the question,
yeah.
so you brought this on.
Okay. Hannibal Buress, John Mulaney.
All of them. All of them.
Totally different.
Yeah.
Patton Oswalt is really good. Hold on. Oh, Kyle Kinane.
Yeah,
Tom
I've seen
Segura is good.
Tom Segura is
Tom
good.
Segura's. That's Nick's boy. Yeah, that's Nick's boy.
I got his phone.
Neil Brennan.
Yeah, he's good.
Neil Brennan's fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love
Oh,
Neil
he's
Brennan.
fired.
Dave
Yeah.
Chappelle
Yeah,
too.
Dave Chappelle.
Oh,
Tony
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Hinchcliffe fired.
Yeah. So I
God
mean,
damn it!
there's
You're
more,
naming
but,
all
like,
these names that I'm gonna have to like put up in video
But,
now.
like,
I know. So for crowd work,
You're making me edit harder.
Joey Diaz is unstoppable when it comes to crowd work, free flow, where you just got to work with the crowd.
Yeah.
Or
Just
Doug
roasting.
Stanhope.
Yeah.
Doug Stanhope is also unrelenting.
familiar.
All
Have you guys-
time
I'm sorry.
is fucking David Tell.
David
Because
Tell.
David
yeah.
Tell
David
is
Tell.
insane.
I've seen him live before.
Have you guys been in the Comedy
Mitch
Store?
Hedberg's
No, I haven't.
Mitch
but I've
Hedberg.
seen
Oh,
Mitch
Mitch
all day.
Hell yeah,
yeah,
Mitch
yeah.
Hedberg.
He just has those off the wall
David
one
Cross.
liners.
Yeah.
Yeah, David Cross is fun.
Yeah.
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 Oh,
Okay,
I mean,
so
just
now-
all day,
now
all
you
day, all day.
can't, like, there's
Bro
so many
Jogan and Dave
styles.
Chappelle,
Yeah, yeah.
both
Here's the thing.
very prolific in like mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, where you
We've said
think
this
about the
before
shit.
on this very
So now
podcast.
y'all need to answer it.
Musicians and comedians have this like symbiotic bond.
Oh,
Both,
absolutely.
yeah, music and comedy are so close.
Musicians want to be comedians.
wanna be
Exactly.
Yeah.
Musicians want to be
Yeah.
comedians. Comedians want to be musicians.
It's, like we're
just
tapping in the same nerve.
it's the
of,
same
like-
thing, right?
Shout out Bill Burr.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Billy
Burr.
Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah. I feel like
It's a real thing.
both
It's
is
a real
just
thing.
like
Super prolific.
absurdity.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just like the life is a show, right?
Yeah.
Life is just a joke.
Alright,
right?
so what would
yeah.
what would you guys answer be to that
On
question?
the bright side of life. Yeah.
So what would you guys answer be to that?
Okay.
I'll go
Okay.
with David Tell.
David Tell is a good answer.
You can answer.
Here's a
more than one.
controversial answer. Fuck it. It's late in the podcast. Louis C.K. is still fucking
dude, that's
hilarious.
great,
Yeah.
He's fucking funny.
I also would take Dane.
so is Bill Cosby.
Dane
yeah.
Cook is amazing.
Dane Cook's really fucking
Whether or
funny.
not you want to like say he's
Yeah, yeah.
worn out,
Yeah, yeah.
he is amazing.
I still quote Louis C.K. in like my daily life.
Yeah.
I know that
It's unfair how much
controversy noted. I know
Yeah.
the story,
Did you
but
guys like Robin Williams
I did actually. Yeah,
He was really
on
good.
Broadway?
It's like not
Yeah,
not
shit.
enough material for me.
but
So
it's
like
yeah,
I think it's
energy.
good.
Yeah, yeah.
But like
his energy was just like
Yeah.
like, it was just weird to witness.
Yeah, yeah.
Eddie Murphy, I don't give a shit about.
Eddie Murphy's great. Yeah,
That
Are you
one
saying you don't-
special was so. I watched it again
Raw
not
or
too long.
delirious? Raw or delirious?
What's one that says faggot a bunch?
yeah. Some of
Both?
it doesn't age
Dude,
well.
it
but-
does not age well. I
Prior-
turned it off.
Prior
'Cause it's
still-
like 20 minutes of like,
Richard
all right,
Pryor's-
dude, the
Yeah,
F
it's
word.
too much, huh?
Richard Pryor.
I'm
Yeah, but Pryor's like such a product of its time as well.
It's weird
Yeah.
how it's changed.
Yeah.
And George
It
Carlin.
makes you uncomfortable.
Carlin's good too, but
He's very
Oh,
good, but it's
Carlin.
like it's so literature, and like you're
Okay.
like, oh, I understand how quality this joke is. But since then, it's been like what is that?
Yeah.
70s, 50 years. Comedy
okay,
has
so
quite
who's the
evolved.
most timeless in your guys' opinion?
Timeless.
I think Chappelle.
Oh, that's a
almost,
very
like-
different question.
Don't say that because we
I
don't
think
know
Mitch
yet.
Hedberg.
Yeah,
No,
we
I
don't
just
know.
mean, like,
Mitch
looking
Okay,
at-
Hedberg is good because he's one-liners, right? He's just
Yeah,
joke,
super
joke.
niche.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
It's just joke, joke. Yeah,
I used
Hedberg's
to
a good
do
answer.
jokes.
I think Hedberg is a good answer.
This makes him.
No, he's
rewatch
fucking-
him because
yeah,
he's
he gets-
coked out
I
as shit.
know, but
he can't hold up
But
today.
it's not. It's. I'm not saying
funny.
his whole body work, but I'm saying holding up. People still will go
Yeah, then-
anytime they fucking hear his joke.
But then, yeah.
Hickory Dickory Dock. Who's
That's
that guy? Fucking
Dice. That's Dice. That's
Oh,
Dice.
Andrew Dice
Yeah. That's
He's
Dice.
still, dude. People still will sing
It's
those
still a
fucking
funny joke.
songs to
Yeah.
goddamn arena if they're
Yeah, yeah.
around.
Timeless is a harder
Hey, what
question.
if I said Carrot Top? What would you guys' reaction be?
I would say
Respect.
Gallagher.
Respect. yeah.
I would say Jeff Dunham.
The Amazing
Okay.
Jonathan.
I would say
The
a
Amazing
great time
Jonathan.
at a sex party.
And I would say great answer to
Penn and Teller.
what's timeless. Those things.
Yeah,
That's-
that's true. Penn and
Because
Teller.
those
Yeah, that
transcend
translates through all
all,
generations.
good answer,
my
yeah.
best example for that when you watch something, Mr.
Alright,
Bean.
You're right. Yes,
Mr.
you're
Bean
right.
transcends
Yeah.
all
Guys,
translation.
we already referenced it. Monty Python, like
Yeah.
Monty fucking Python.
Yes,
Yeah, you know.
but you got to be a master of the English language to really
Fair,
like
you have to be English.
understand
yeah, yeah,
the concepts of what's going
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah.
Mr. Bean is literally
It's slapstick.
True.
Yeah, yeah.
There's
Three
no-
Stooges.
There's Three Stooges.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's another thing.
What do you
So
think about
slapstick,
Chris
yeah.
Farley, like '90s humor?
slapstick might be the only comedy
Yeah.
that truly transcends and
Language.
lasts all
Yeah.
time.
Language.
I
Yeah.
think wit is
Too much nuance and everything. Yeah.
right.
Right.
Isn't,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
life isn't life. C'est la vie.
No, but I was saying, like
And
in
that's
the
why I
comedy,
know
Nuance.
myself.
yeah, like
Yeah.
it's very like the newer comedy is very pertinent to our time, and
It is, and there are great players. Actually, I think.
I just thought of Dom Herrera.
Oh,
You'll-
Dom he's still kicking.
Yeah,
dude,
but
and he's so
so, like,
funny. Yeah.
then you have to go Don Rickles, and then if you want to go, if you want to go more
Rodney
modern, you can
Dangerfield.
go Dangerfield.
yeah.
You can go David Letterman.
Yeah,
Mel
oh,
Brooks.
yeah.
Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks,
You can.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
There's so many throughout the ages. Who else doesn't hold up?
So
There's a
what,
blank
who do you
here.
guys like?
Now,
Yeah, like
Mulaney's
recent-
one of my biggest.
Mulaney's
Yeah.
my favorite newest one.
He's one of my biggest.
Like,
Dalia's latest special.
Dalia's
really
good.
is
Is
it good? I haven't seen it
I-
yet.
I'm Asian
So-
and I'm Korean, so Bobby Lee I just have to shout
Yeah,
out.
he's
So
great.
Bobby Lee, just Bobby,
Joe,
because I'm.
Joe Coy is
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, yeah.
He is funny.
Have you seen Mark Maron's new
Kreischer.
one?
Kreischer's
Yeah,
good.
Maron's good too.
Yeah.
He just like
Mark
sits
Maron.
and hangs out. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Angry Dad, Angry Dad.
Yeah, I think Kreischer's latest one is actually really good. It's
It
almost
is very
better than
good.
Segura's.
I will say,
Rogan-
Segura's
all of
earlier
Rogan's
stuff
are-
was better, and I hate to say that phrase, like as a musician, like, oh, your earlier stuff is better. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's true.
I was just thinking about this. I was just thinking about this, and we were just. You had mentioned comedians, musicians.
yeah.
There are. It's the same level of writing the perfect joke and writing the perfect song,
Seinfeld.
Yeah.
and the things that last forever. If you're a forever comedian, if you're something that can pinch the right nerve at the right
Yeah.
time in society, then you score.
Yeah.
A
Like
lot of
for-
it's distilling it, you know, like cutting out the fat that you don't need.
Just a city
Yeah.
boy, born and
Yeah,
raised
yeah.
in South Detroit.
Yeah.
I've seen people from Tampa sing it,
Yeah,
Seattle,
absolutely.
Orange County.
City.
It doesn't matter.
lot of people from Detroit.
Yeah, but
South Detroit. Yeah.
Also,
And-
city boys.
here's the chip on my shoulder as a musician.
Yeah.
Don't Stop Believing versus the greatest joke you ever heard in your life.
The joke's better.
They're not. They're not.
The joke is better.
Yeah.
I
They're
disagree.
not comparable to me. They're like
Actually,
different
that's not true.
experiences.
Okay,
They're so
okay,
different.
you're right.
But with enough similarities for like, oh, okay, I can kind of compare them. Like the
Okay, the best song
timing
versus the
wise,
best
I don't
joke.
think they're
The
translatable.
best song versus
I
the
don't
best
get
joke.
the
It doesn't
I
have to
don't
be
get
Journey.
the question.
The best song you've ever heard in your life.
Parody, I think, but-
Okay, yeah. Don't Stop Believing is a song.
No,
It's not that ironic.
Take that out.
I
Take
think
Journey
he
out.
means
Take
as far
Journey
as,
out.
like, how
Alright,
it affects
Take
you.
Journey out. The best song you've ever heard in your
Yeah,
life
yeah.
versus the best joke you've ever heard in your life. So I think song wins. I think
They
song wins.
both
Capture
made
on a
me
different
cry.
level.
Yeah, because I'd
They both
rather,
make me
I'd
cry.
rather
Yeah.
go on a journey of emotions than just laugh a couple minutes.
Okay, here's
Listen to
what I'll
someone
say.
talk, and be like, ah.
Yeah.
I think there are
Okay.
more jokes that make me feel things than jokes that make me laugh. That's what I'll say.
Jokes
Oh,
to make
wow.
you feel things.
Because
and
jokes
jokes-
can also, because songs can make you be
Yeah,
sad.
that's true.
Jokes are made to make you laugh, right?
Oh, I disagree with that one.
So this is getting mathy. I'm getting
No,
drunk and
the-
mathy. I'm getting I'm getting
Alright,
drunk
real
and
quick
mathy. Yeah,
So I feel like
yeah. I'm getting drunk and mathy.
I love that, by the way.
Life stories are done.
So now philosophy.
So the
After
super
hours.
like sticking thing about a joke
Yeah.
is surprising you and shocking you.
It's
And I guess
timing.
arguably that's music too.
Right.
But also like there's a certain predictability
Kiss.
of music that you want.
Right.
And I feel like music can get you to an emotion and you know you're gonna get there and
Yeah.
you're still surprised when
You
get
know
there.
that from the
But a
beginning.
good joke's like, where the fuck did that come from?
That's
That
true.
hit some sort of like inner truth.
seriously-
I agree with
now
this.
I just
So
can't
there's a
handle
I
it.
like this, I like this,
surprise
that's smart.
dimension to it. Like
That's smart. I
so I
like
feel like
this.
there's,
Yeah.
My problem with that logic is that you are listening to a joke to get this much feeling versus a song will give you the, whole
thing.
song.
Yeah,
of
yeah. Okay,
feeling.
so okay,
These are different.
they are different things.
Sure,
Okay,
yeah.
fair, that's
the
fair.
quality of
That's fair.
feeling
But they're just
feels
so
Yeah, yeah.
different.
minuscule.
Like the medium is so different.
The media, it's a
It's like
different art form. It's a
cocaine.
different
Does
art
not
form.
Is it
last.
like a hug
They're
versus
close.
sex?
A lot of similarities.
Yeah, a lot of similarities, but
Yeah.
but it's a different art form.
So
but
then,
yeah,
is the modern comedian special equivalent to
An album? Sort
I
of.
think
Yes,
so.
absolutely.
Well, comedians already did albums. Comedians
It's
have
your
already
best
done.
hooks.
Yeah, yeah. Comedians have already done
yeah.
albums.
Wrapped
yeah,
in
yeah.
a 30 to 45 minute
Well,
package.
I think a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
like stand-up
It's
set
yeah.
will move you in a similar manner. Like,
Dude, the
manner.
it's almost more pure.
like
too.
Yeah.
like you can like it can get really serious and like be like really deep and emotional,
That's
but then
true.
it'll make you crack up.
3 mics. Neil
But also,
Brennan.
like, I don't know,
yeah, yeah,
Of course,
Yeah.
there's
Right, right, right.
differences.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that-
No, no, no. You're right. You're right.
Recording,
You're right.
recording is like you're taking a bunch of different takes and you're putting it together and making the best iteration of it. And like a good stand-up is like
One take.
a really good one iteration of it. That's timeless. For
Yeah.
sure, yeah,
Live
like
records,
every
live
album
records.
before
Yeah, yeah.
1980 or whatever. Yeah. But like Like I just feel like they're just. I don't know. Like they're,
How
they're a little
about-
different, right?
How about this?
No, I'm with you. I'm with
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Comedians.
yeah.
Comedians cannot write a joke without a crowd.
That is
Oh,
true.
okay. It's
Yeah, yeah. I'm with you.
Musicians
I
can
get
perform
that.
write
Yeah.
great
Shit,
music
that
without
changes
any
it, yeah.
fans.
Yeah, yeah.
True.
So you can just go in and write a great
As
song.
we can attest
but-
to. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Two
All
fans.
of us can.
yeah.
We're the best musicians ever. We're famous.
We don't need any fans to
in
have a
this
good
room-
show.
But
Yeah,
if you're fucking Bill Burr, you can't just go home and just
Absolutely.
write some hateful shit and
Here's-
think that's gonna come out funny without
Trying
running
it.
that thing and
It's
ironing
more
But
that
no.
sword, dude.
Here's my
But you
counter
can-
to that. Here's my
You
counter to
can't,
that.
though. You literally can't.
You can write it. You can't know if it's good or not.
But
that's two different things. That's two different things.
Kind of like that.
But you're-
That's two different things.
But a song is a hit. A hit.
Okay, yeah.
Joke.
If you're talking
it's
in
not
terms
the
of
same.
yeah. If you're talking in terms of objective hits, you're right. That's the exact
Yeah,
same
there's
thing.
no way to have a hit joke.
This is getting deeper
hey,
and deeper and
hey,
deeper. but
Oliver,
yeah, yeah.
this is why you like Seinfeld, because that shit ain't funny.
yeah. Okay, all right.
The soup Nazi to me is
Yeah.
as enjoyable as Don't Stop Believing.
You answered your own question.
Yeah.
You answered your own question.
That's a callback.
It is a callback.
That's what we look for on consistently.
Yeah.
We
Look at us
give
go.
awards to those moments.
Oh my God,
We
So
have not repeated any words in a song today.
that's true. We've
That's
sung a
good.
lot of songs though. I feel like. Fuck, we've been going a while.
Yeah. What time is it?
almost 2
Usually
hours,
what
almost 2
happens
hours.
with us is we'll have a song that'll come up like that 20, 24 hours.
20,
What we do is we change every word to 20.
Yeah.
20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20.
That's what this year
That didn't
feels like,
happen
guys.
one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
this year is 2020.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's just
Yep,
all
yep.
20s.
Yep.
For our 420 episode, I did a remix for that.
Yeah. He just put it on the end.
Not to like shift it in a negative
Do
because you guys doing good with the lockdown, the quarantine, the whole thing.
How you living? How's your
Because
life?
As of this week, tomorrow, California's going to start reopening
Yeah.
things. So how long we've been in
What's
this?
going to be reopened now?
I don't know yet,
Okay.
right?
I think
gotta
it's like
look
I
into
think
it.
it's like restaurants at half capacity.
No.
No,
That's
it's like
no,
a
it's
quarter.
not.
It's 25%.
quarter. Okay, yeah.
It's no restaurants.
Oh,
Oh,
It's
California.
sports, stores.
Sports stores?
Yeah.
Like retail.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's,
retail,
it's very
retail. Yeah.
minor retail shit. There's no
Okay.
restaurants.
Gotcha.
There's no nail
Okay.
salons could open back up.
nail salons.
No tattoo
Mani
artists.
pedi.
They were trying to talk about tattoos. No massage people.
Massage people.
Yeah,
You know those grabbers.
Prostitution brothels are gonna
Big
all
ass- big
parts
ass
stores are
hair.
able to
Yeah.
open back up.
Yeah.
It's a lot of the minor retail.
Yeah.
No restaurants and bars still. It's just to go. They're doing
Yeah.
soft openings for
Yeah.
anyone that can do curbside, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
So no services
like,
provided
who-
in a building.
Would you guys go right away? Because I wouldn't. Like-
No.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't care.
Okay. I'll wait a bit.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
living
wait a
all
bit
right.
too.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think I'm
We're
naturally
fine,
more
dude.
cautious.
I know.
If you think I haven't
We're
had
holograms
Corona
right
yet,
now. We're not. Yeah.
I work at U-Haul wiping down
You're right.
dirty ass trucks for
Yeah, yeah.
thousands of people.
Yeah.
You've all been in contact with me for months.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
fine. We're
Yeah.
all right.
I have this
It has
rash
been
that I've been meaning to ask you about. Yeah.
My dick grew 3 inches. I didn't want to say anything because I like
Yeah.
it.
I'm not complaining, but
But now you say
For the record, I don't want an antidote.
discussion, but yeah.
it's a little droopy.
I'm going to turn my head. I'm going to cough. You
Yeah.
tell me what's going on.
You tell me if we should move on from this.
tell me how you feel.
Yeah.
Your blood vein said Corona.
Blood vein.
But your
Uh,
lockdown's
yeah,
been
yeah.
all right. Like,
Yeah.
You guys are brothers.
We haven't seen our other band members though. Like that, but the fact that we're brothers
That
means
sucks,
that
right?
like each
Yeah.
person has their own cell of people that they're around.
Okay.
So he has my parents that he lives with. I live with my girlfriend. We don't see anyone other than like a grocery store like cashier or whatever.
Mhm.
And then like other people that we come in contact here. But like I wash my hands when I come in. I take those like necessary precautionary steps.
Are
Okay.
you masking it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
They're
when we
making
go
you
out,
mask it,
yeah.
dude. They still
Yeah,
make you
in
mask
like
it.
the grocery
Yeah.
store.
In
and
grocery-
stuff.
yeah, in
They
stores
make you
and
mask
stuff.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
What city are you residing in?
I'm in Santa Ana. I'm like 2 blocks.
I'm in Irvine.
Two exits down the 55.
Okay.
Santa Ana.
Irvine
Irvine.
Center.
Yeah.
We're all
Costa Mesa,
close
Huntington
and local.
Beach.
Yeah.
Orange
Yeah,
County.
oh,
Orange
there you
County.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like it hasn't been hit as hard as like other places and stuff.
We have had it pretty nice.
And
yeah.
had it been like the
Not as bad as LA
seriousness-
County. Yeah.
or even New York,
Yeah,
like
Privilege.
yeah,
Privilege.
absolutely.
I also think we did a good job.
We did.
Everyone fucking paid attention.
Katie
We're like,
Porter.
"Fuck,
Shout out
we're gonna
Katie
die."
Porter. She's the
Absolutely.
fucking-
Newsom's doing a good job too.
Yeah,
like,
Newsom's great. Yeah.
As much as all those racist haters over
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Oh
He's
my
killing it.
God, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Don't
it's
be
a
a
weird
loser.
time.
Yeah.
There's
Support
not a lot
local.
of precedent.
Yeah.
Illinois has more cases and more deaths than California, and the population difference is just
Yeah.
staggering.
It's
Yeah,
10th
yeah.
of
The same
it
with
or
New
something.
Jersey, Michigan, New York. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bullet we dodged on this, and hopefully,
And we got it first. We got it first.
From Washington.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
well,
so
from China, but
this
yeah,
is
yeah.
first.
Yeah, yeah,
This is
It's
this is
China.
first wave.
You
Most
said it wrong.
sorry, yeah.
There's a
China.
couple Y's you
Okay.
didn't emphasize.
Yeah, yeah.
China. And so we got
Thank
like
you.
another like 3 waves of this shit until there's a vaccine, right?
A while.
Yeah.
So let's
I
hope-
mean,
I just hope we still do a good job.
Absolutely.
We're
Yeah.
keeping it up. We're still here.
How about this?
Georgia, bro.
Georgia. We're
news-
better than Georgia.
How about this? The news that
We're always better than
Huntington
Georgia,
Beach
yeah.
like freaked out and parts of Temecula freaked out in protest.
Yeah.
That's relatively small.
That's the Georgia
that's-
population that came over.
well,
here.
There you go.
The
Yeah.
common denominator is white supremacists. So.
Yeah. It is. It is. And also, the tweet I.
Get my hair done.
Yeah.
I was just
The
reading
tweet
today.
I saw is Huntington Beach is the Florida of California.
Pretty
Oh,
much.
sure.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
It kind of is.
I just read
I
today
know that's
that
where you live, but
Atlanta
yeah.
opened up.
Yeah.
They're like, shit. They're like, oh, we're just going to
Yeah.
let
Yeah.
it all go.
Yeah.
And now they have like 1,100 more cases
sure.
a
Yeah.
day than they
Yeah.
were. And then
Yeah.
you see all the hot spots.
Yeah.
You're just like, no fucking shit, dude.
Yeah.
You should have stayed goddamn closed.
Yeah.
Keep the old people inside.
What's frustrating is like we know what to do. Like
Yeah.
Like if you just
It's a
listen to
choice.
like the science behind it, like
It's just
yeah.
we have no
We're-
leadership.
this
We
isn't
just
like-
Yeah.
don't have leadership.
There's no such thing as science, dude.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
you're right. The Earth is
Yeah.
flat.
Only what Trump says.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Earth
They've
is
been-
flat.
Screwed up.
They've
Fake the news.
They've
the
been
moon landing.
telling us, like, hey guys, we think something's coming. Make sure you wash your hands. All right? They've been telling us that since like
December.
Yeah. I think it's
Yeah.
coming through the pipes. We should be so pierced.
I think I heard that in kindergarten.
You want to know
Yeah,
why?
right. Yeah.
You want to know why it's called COVID-19?
Because
I
it
don't
started
know.
last
We're
year.
in May now.
Yeah, it started last year.
That's weird.
We're in May.
Yeah. It's
Oh my
gonna
God,
be
that is
COVID.
2020. Yeah.
Best year ever.
So
It's
luckily,
crazy. Have you
everything.
guys been? Sorry, go on.
No, but
Yeah.
so luckily
Yeah.
everything's been good at home. Like
Yeah,
no one's.
I don't know anyone who's been
Yeah, I
literally.
mean,
No, I know one person. One of my friends' grandmother got sick in Santa Ana, but like it was kind of a weird.
well, like what
Okay.
sucks is like
Yeah.
right before the pandemic, like
This
broke
was
out,
months, like a couple months ago.
Okay,
for
okay.
the record.
I knew tons of
We
people
haven't
that got
seen them.
really sick with COVID like
Yeah.
The record is
symptoms.
very precise.
Yeah.
It sucks not knowing like who's been exposed.
30
Like
days.
this entire,
Yeah.
it would be such less of an issue if we could just test and
Yeah.
let
Alright,
know who
so-
had it.
Korea.
I can get you guys
Exactly.
tested if you want. $200.
No, you're good, bro.
No, they're offered to me.
Yeah.
They do.
He just smells your breath. You good, bro?
No, they do blood
Let me swab.
and
If
antibodies.
it's blue, you dead. If it's
Yeah.
green, you're good. It's bluish green.
No,
it's a toss up. Who knows?
Luke's company does it, and they do a blood test to see if you
Okay.
are
Have
positive
the
for it.
antibodies?
For the
and then-
antibodies?
Then there's another test that comes with it for antibodies.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's a positive and then antibodies.
I would just
Okay.
love to test my parents to know that, like, oh, maybe if they've had it, then they're fine. They
I thought you were going to say
I
if they're
know, I
really my
know.
parents.
and then I can
It's
just
weird that they're Matt's
then I don't
parents,
have
but
to be
they're not
related
yours.
to this asshole.
Yeah. I just want to test my parents, make sure
They
the
found
will's
a
good,
lookalike.
and then
Yeah, they got to have a good worldview.
Yeah. They're Matt's parents, but they're not Ben.
Yeah.
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 I
Um,
am better.
Yeah.
But it's a weird. Have you guys been seeing like the details of like how the virus affects people? It's
Well.
so like there's like weird blood clots happening in like people our age.
Okay.
And, like it's just like it's affecting
The
human-
symptoms are different for everyone, so
for
yeah,
sure. But
yeah,
what's
Massive
weird though, like
flatulence.
it's not like it's not like universal. Like certain other viruses that have hit populations.
Right.
There's like these weird anomalies in like certain age groups, certain demographics where like, oh, they get a certain type of blood clot or they get a certain type of autoimmune freak out that like gives them a rash and then it kills them slowly. And like it's just like it's such a weird disease.
Yeah. Because it keeps mutating.
Because it's a virus that no one's prepped for.
Yeah. We didn't
and
been
it
exposed
happens,
to
and
that.
it happens over and over again because humans are so in the moment all the time.
For
Yeah.
sure.
This is another one, and we're still
and we're not ready.
Yes.
Yeah,
Not only
like-
are we not ready, but we still don't know enough about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're
And I'm
learning
glad
in
you
real
brought this up.
time, but like it's
Or
like
where
at the
it's at.
expense of people.
Yeah.
Or who has it?
Here's the thing: we're past the hard part.
Second wave.
As everyone, there's gonna be. It won't be it. Well, hopefully, it won't.
Well,
be.
yeah.
Okay.
Like, it
hang on.
depends. Like Spanish.
Let me back
flu,
up. Yeah. So first wave, we're all learning how to lock down and shit, right?
Yeah.
Because this is something that no humans. Again, Zika, Ebola, all these things were
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
smaller time because it doesn't have the.
It's more comparable
This
to
is
a
the
decade
big one,
ago.
ladies and
Spanish
gentlemen.
flu,
This
yeah.
is the big
This
one.
is the big one.
And it happens
Yeah.
every 100 years.
Yeah.
Because viruses and humans
Yeah.
all have evolution chains,
Right.
Yeah.
whether you're a creationist or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
So-
do you
Fuck
mean?
you, God. Yeah.
So what we hope is that on the second wave,
So
it
this is
doesn't.
a Christian podcast.
Yeah. What we're saying is Jesus saves us all. We're
We're
fine.
gonna have an altar call in 2 minutes.
Actually,
We blew COVID out. Did you guys see that
Oh my
preacher guy?
God.
That preacher guy who blew COVID out?
blow you.
I blow on you.
that's how you spread it.
That guy looks like the fucking devil, dude. If the Antichrist is real, he is
It's
dead.
a real thing.
Isn't it crazy when you see like corrupt people and then you take a look at like what their face looks like?
Yeah.
They look.
And you're like,
You have the face of corruption.
like cartoons drew you because this is what happens
Yeah.
to evil people.
No, like it's a life
You
of just
look
like hate
evil.
in
No,
your
it's
soul.
like
Yeah,
Emperor
yeah.
Palpatine. Like
It's so
my God.
you see it on them in their
Oh
skin.
my God, you're right. I just saw that movie like 2 nights ago. I saw The Last Star Wars, by the way.
May the 4th be with
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I saw it on Secret of Mine.
We're
I saw
fresh.
Yeah.
And I just watched a whole bunch of them in this
Yeah,
last
yeah.
few days because I
I
I
finally saw
haven't
it.
seen the last one yet.
I finally
Okay.
saw it just like a few days
I
ago.
was
Yeah.
disappointed
Shit.
with the second to last one.
how do I
Yeah.
Oh, we were talking about the virus. Fuck the
Oh,
virus.
yeah,
Fuck the virus. Go to Star Wars. Go to Star Wars. Yeah.
My point is,
Yeah.
my only point is gone. Is
Star
that,
Wars. Star Wars.
a vaccine is still like 8 months away.
Yeah.
A Star Wars
So
vaccine.
at best,
A Star Wars
estimates.
vaccine.
So
Yeah.
the most responsibility you're taking for yourself is the best.
Yeah.
And Star Wars being a great distraction from not being able
It
to
really is.
socialize
Disney
and
Plus.
drink and,
Yeah.
and go to the
It's all
restaurant.
connected.
Yeah.
What's-
So now-
What's further away than a galaxy far, far away, right?
Yeah. And a long time ago. It all happened a long time ago.
Yeah, they didn't have
Yeah.
one.
wasn't even it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, yeah.
Midichlorians or whatever.
Yeah.
I need more of
That's
them.
kind of a virus. It's
So now can we foray into this?
Yeah.
You're not watching the same things. You're not filling
That's right. You
your
guys don't live
time-
together.
You're not
Yeah,
filling your
that's right.
time with the same
Are you guys
things.
watching the
true.
same things?
pretty much.
I don't
What have
know.
you been watching?
Shit, I have to pee.
I
We're
just
back.
I have to.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm listening.
Yeah.
Okay, he starts. Here we go.
Yeah, go Ben.
2 bathrooms.
I've been watching Ozark because
Okay.
at the pressure from my father.
2 bathrooms, 1 key.
He was like,
have
"Oh,
to
you,
pee too."
you have to
Go,
start,
go,
you
go.
have to start
I was
Ozark."
okay.
There's
All
2
right.
bathrooms.
So we started Ozark and it's really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm rewatching Breaking Bad just because like
Oh,
I
nice.
need something in between.
Good
like,
stuff.
I
How
did
far in are
hear that Ozarks gets repetitive.
Probably.
That's
I
what
can see
kind
that.
of like.
you? Yeah.
I-
But
got-
you're in.
got
You're
me
like in
delayed.
at this
I'm
point.
in it
Yeah,
now,
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
still,
yeah.
I think season 1. Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't.
I bet.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
I know I'm
It's what kind of
behind.
killed me with Dexter. Like as soon
I
as like
never
season
finished
3 or
Dexter.
4,
Yeah,
after
Rita's still
John
alive in mine.
Lithgow, I was like, "Fuck
Oh
this!
yeah.
Yeah.
I think I should be
Trinity
dead.
Killer.
Yeah, you should be dead. Get out of here."
I have to use the restroom.
I
Yeah,
haven't-
Okay. Yeah. Go Ben.
Yeah.
What are you watching?
I mean, I haven't really been watching that many shows or movies.
Okay.
I'm really bad with that shit too. Like
I'm
I'm trying to get better, but like people always tell me stuff to do, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, sure, I'll try."
Yeah. There's
Eventually.
just so much. There's just so
I've been-
fucking much.
I'm still in school and like
Okay.
we're in finals week and like it's
I did
just
not
been
know
getting
that. First of
Yeah.
all, this is the first you're saying. So where are you going to school? Where are you studying? What's the?
Cal
Give me the
State-
411.
Cal State Long Beach.
Okay.
I'm an English major.
Yes,
Okay.
you all be.
For bachelor's, master's.
Bachelor's.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Fuck yeah.
I transferred to my first semester.
Hell yeah.
I think I'll finish in 2 semesters hopefully.
Fuck yeah.
Anyway, so like after I'm like doing all my schoolwork,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of just like go on YouTube and watch random ass videos.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
the
Like-
wormhole.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and like
Do you play video games?
Yes, although I don't really have a functioning game system right now. I have a Wii
Okay.
that I use,
Okay.
which
Okay.
is old, and I found it like
A Wii. Yeah.
Yeah.
and I was playing Call of
I
Duty.
found
on
a
it, which-
A
Wii.
Call of Duty on a Wii?
Yeah,
That's
like,
funny.
No, it's
yeah, yeah.
very desperate.
It's
Desperate.
very
Yeah.
desperate.
That's hilarious.
But,
yeah, yeah.
So like most of my time is like doing homework, and then I'll watch like random videos on YouTube. Like sometimes I'm in space mode,
Okay.
and I'll watch like there's like PBS Space Time, which is really interesting.
Is that Neil deGrasse Tyson or?
It's similar to like the Cosmos.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
But or like lately I've been watching this thing about I'm taking a geography class, and so
I thought you
now
were
I'm
going
like
to
all about.
geology. I was like,
I did take a geology class.
Whoa,
which was
all right,
amazing.
you did both.
You like
Yeah.
rocks too, but
But so I'm
Get your
on to
rocks off,
like
but
just like the world map. So I'm watching this show about like geopolitics on
Okay.
YouTube.
geopolitics.
And I know I've been going down the wormhole, but I'm very high when I do this. So
Okay,
I'm just,
okay,
like,
yeah,
okay.
so you
It's
don't remember any
washing
of it.
over me.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That kind of thing.
You're just in it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You're watching it while you're watching it.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, nothing like that like cool or like hip to say.
Okay. No. I mean, I think we all
What do
relate
you
to
say?
that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We've definitely
Fuck
just
yeah, I zone
gone
all the
down
time.
the YouTube spiral of just like, yeah.
I'll literally start on like a Tiny Desk concert and then end up on a live video in like fucking Auschwitz. You're
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
Jesus,
yeah.
how did I get over here, dude?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
for
what is
sure.
going on here? I'm watching these two people do like old music on
Yeah.
this burial ground. This is
Yeah,
I'm
what
crying.
concert have I not
Why
seen
am
yet?
I crying?
It just makes me miss like going and playing shows. You
It
know?
really does.
Real
yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Fucking just today, I was watching Radiohead live at Bonnaroo in 2006.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
2006
Is that-
Radiohead, dude.
Wait, is
It's a
that
good
like,
year for
Is that in
Radiohead.
Rainbows?
That's pre In Rainbows,
Yeah,
but
maybe
they're
before.
playing In Rainbows songs.
Oh, like
Ooh.
They've
Red
written, yeah, they've written the songs. They haven't put them on a
Holy
record.
shit.
It's so fucking good.
That sounds
I love
awesome.
that it became just the drummers
Yeah.
just now. It's pure drum talk
Well, I
right
mean,
now.
It's usually the drummers holding it down. Am I right?
That's right. We
Yeah.
are driving this ship.
Yeah.
We are piloting this whole thing.
Who's essential now?
Yeah, motherfuckers. You can try and replace us with some samples and some software, but no, we're fucking
Yeah.
here holding it down. I love it. Yeah,
They're having
anyway.
a side conversation.
I know. Look at this. Look at this bullshit. You're not on camera, right? Okay, yeah. Okay. All right. Anyway. I love this.
Oh my God.
Anyway, yeah, Radiohead in 2006. Yeah, so they'd written the songs, right? So In Rainbows was about to come out.
Oh my god.
And they're playing In Rainbows songs, but they're not out yet. So it's good
That's
time.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good times. Yeah.
Let's see.
Guys,
what
sit
have
down.
you been watching?
What have I been watching? You guys, we're on a show here. We have a job to do.
We were talking about
Yeah.
Sendias.
What?
It's a
mixing candy.
yeah.
And,
California versus Vermont versus Michigan.
Okay.
Candies,
Oh.
specifically Hispanic candies. There's like a watermelon sucker, but it's covered in chili powder.
Yeah, and mango
my,
sucker. Yeah.
My mouth, my white ass mouth is like, this isn't candy.
So
at
my
all."
reaction was candy's not supposed to be salty, but now I am a full-fledged. I'm on
You're in.
board.
Well,
Okay.
I like how you
I
get
think
like.
it's delicious. It's a good mixture of like savory and sweet.
Well, yeah, you
Okay,
get, like,
okay.
You get a range of flavors. You get salty, sour, sweet, spicy.
What's the
all in
fucking
one,
brand
like,
name? What's
candy.
it called? What's the
Oh
fucking?
no, it's just
They have different ones.
There are
Yeah.
okay, but yeah, okay.
Like
So
Pupalarindos,
I don't know
yeah.
the Spanish name
Yeah.
for that's what
Yeah,
I
yeah,
remember.
yeah. There-
That's
for those who don't live in Southern California, yeah, it's a lollipop, like usually a mango or watermelon lollipop, but
Covered
it's
in-
covered in chili powder.
how about this? American candies are not German candies
Yeah,
are
yeah,
not
candy's different everywhere.
Japanese candies are not
Yeah.
Mexican candies are not right.
Right.
And so when I first got
You
on
guys
the,
just switched seats
the
apparently.
chili powder lane on top of
I'll
my
be right back.
sweet,
I need to-
Yeah. Ben's
I
turn.
said,
Y'all
well,
take
that
a
doesn't
pee break.
Yeah.
that doesn't make
That's
any
generally
sense at
when
all.
we like know when it's
Okay,
winding
so
down.
when I left, he was talking about Ozark on Netflix.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
What
I
do you
was
wa-
watching it. I've been watching it.
Okay.
What else are you watching?
Rewatching Breaking Bad. So I'm
Rewatching.
Okay.
yeah, I'm just. So like I'm still going to school. I'm studying biology at Cal State Fullerton. We're
Fuck
all
yeah.
virtually online right now.
Yeah.
Bio?
Yeah.
Whoa, but
Sweet. That's awesome.
And then in between like classes and like homework, like it's just like let's just watch something light. If I miss a little
Breaking
bit,
Bad is light.
well,
Well, you've seen it.
I've seen it
You've
before.
seen it
Yeah,
before.
had I not
Yes.
seen it, yeah.
I
You
know.
should see what heavy is.
Breaking Bad is a comedy, everybody.
Yeah. No, but so like I've seen it before. There's not a lot of pressure to like
Yeah.
not miss anything.
Right.
And so I've been watching that, and then like that's like it's a nice like.
Where are you at in Breaking Bad?
We're on.
I think I'm the only one in this band who's
We're on the
watched it.
second season
I-
where Skylar is still super fucking suspicious.
Okay.
And we haven't met Saul.
I
You haven't met Saul
Oh,
yet.
the
I
reason-
did
the-
3
I'm sorry,
seasons
yeah.
and I stopped.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I've watched the
I
whole
don't
thing,
know
and
why.
I'm deep
Honestly,
in Better Call Saul
yeah.
too. I love Better Call Saul.
I caught up to Better Call Saul. That's on Netflix. I
Yeah,
think there's a
yeah.
season that we haven't.
Okay.
I haven't
okay.
seen yet.
All right.
So I'm caught up on that, and that's what made us go back to Breaking Bad.
Okay.
My
Okay.
girlfriend and
Yeah.
I.
Yeah. Better Call Saul is fun too, but you
really good.
have to like Breaking Bad to like Better Call
Yeah.
Saul. But
Yeah.
yeah.
It's really good.
How long you been with your lady?
5 years. We just had our 5th anniversary.
Congratulations.
On April 15th, tax day.
Yeah.
Because I'm that interesting.
Yeah, well, no.
Wait, what do you mean?
that interesting.
It's tax day. It was just a tax day
No, that's
joke.
just
Yeah.
that. I love that because I'm that
I thought you were
interesting.
saying it was at an H&R Block. She was
She saved me so much.
so much money. I was like,
She gave me so much that I had to give her so much more. No.
Oh, it's
5 years
fantastic.
ago, she started at 580. I got it for 700.
That's
on tax.
Have you
fantastic.
heard of a Roth IRA? No. Yeah.
Oh,
How did you guys meet?
We
5
met
years.
through. So I'm friends with her. It was her classmate while she was going to Cal State Fullerton for a communication disorder.
Disorder?
Yeah. So
Communication disorder?
So to become like a speech pathologist.
Whoa.
Yeah. She's a special ed teacher now. My
Wow.
girlfriend.
Okay.
But we met through mutual friends, and we just kind of hit it off. And
Yeah.
5 years.
Fuck yeah.
5 years.
Yeah.
It
Sweet.
helps to have, common interests and whatnot.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love is a fickle thing. Has it been forever, or has it been not enough time?
Has it been
or
5
Does
Yeah.
it feel exactly like 5 years?
It feels less than 5 years, to be honest.
That's
Oh, that's good.
always
That's
bro.
good.
It doesn't feel like it's like. Had I said half a decade 10 years ago, I'd be like, oh my god, that's like a third quarter of my life or whatever.
Mhm.
But like now I'm like, it feels like it's been a few years, but like it's still fresh. It doesn't feel
Good.
Yeah,
How's your fucking? You guys still fucking? Yeah.
it's fucking.
I'm just kidding. I had to ask.
It's fucking sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to answer. I'm just curious.
A gentleman never kisses and tells.
It's impolite to kiss and tell. Yeah.
We're at the end.
We are at the end.
Plug
Everyone
plug
in this
all
room
your
has gone to
shit.
the bathroom.
Plug
yeah.
all your stuff right
All
now.
right. So you can hear the Dares on Spotify. Search the Dares. We have an Instagram, The Dares Rock. We have a Twitter, The Dares Rock. We have a SoundCloud / The Dares. Woo! We also play in a band called The Hashi, so check out The Hashi.
How do you spell?
How do you spell the hashi?
HASHI. Yeah.
Okay.
The Hashi.
Oh, like the chopsticks.
Yeah.
The chopsticks.
Yeah.